Banana.
What is this silly? There we go. Twidget active, waiting for chat. Here it is right here. See? No. Okay, fine. Hey, everybody. Oh, my God. Oh, you're so big.
Hello.
Hello. Those aren't your glasses.
Yes, they are. They're mine. They're mine. They're my
Yeah,
glasses.
Mommy's glasses. All right, say everybody. Say hi. Now say, see you later.
See you later. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow's my
I know
birthday.
when your birthday is. I was there when you were born.
But the day switches every single day. I mean,
The
every
date
single year.
changes well, yeah. All right, say, it is your
Capiche.
birthday, yeah.
Capiche.
Say, you all come to my birthday party tomorrow, capiche?
You all come to my birthday party tomorrow. Capiche?
All right. Hey, everybody. Johnny O from the Plot Hole here. That's right, the little one. It's her birthday tomorrow. She's going to be 7 years old. What is going on? Where is the time going? Where is the time going? Golly. JL, you want on the show or what? You let me know. JL Warren, tell me. I'll bring you in. Be lots of fun. We can continue the conversations. Limey Play, what are you doing? Isn't it way past your bedtime? It's got to be, what, 4 o'clock in the morning? I don't know what time it is over there. I have no idea. No idea. What's going on, Brendan? We have Vlad, Brendan, Glober Mom, Rob Parks, Charlie Welch, Aniceto Maldonado. Who else we have? Commander Darklight says, too cute. Let's see here. Vladian Player. Yeah. Look at all these awesome folks. Brandon Riley, Irish Stubborn Girl, Aniceto Maldonado, said that already. Archangel 3. Boom. So many awesome people. Good to see all of you here. Connie Johnson, hello. You're new. You must be new. All right. JL, give me 1 sec. Let me get this really quick. Get this set up really quick. Good to see all of you. So happy that you're here. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. What are you doing over there with the spirit fingers?
I hug you.
You want to? Yeah, of course.
Hug.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
you okay?
My nose is fine. Trust
Bunk your
me.
nose. All right. You gonna go outside and play?
Most likely not.
Why not? It's beautiful out. Well, it's nice. Weather's good. Let me have my arm. I need my arm. Thank you. Let's see here. JL is going to be the usual password.
Guys, have you noticed anything different?
You're not supposed to tell him just yet. All right, here we go. What am I looking for? I never know what I'm doing. There it is. Boom. There you go, JL. All right. I will keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on that. All right, cool. Yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having an awesome day, awesome night, awesome evening, awesome all that stuff. I'm glad everybody's here to hang out. We're here to have a good time. I hope, we'll see what happens. What does this say? Oh, sorry, we got to choke out the like button to turn it blue. Good evening, Gina. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Joshua Lee, hello. Good to see you, too. So glad we have so many new faces. Make sure JL is not. See if he's here. JL, yep, there it is. I sent you the link in Discord, JL. There's that. All right, cool. There's that. I think that's ready to go. JL, you let me know when you are here. I'm sure you will. You're always good about that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. You go that way. No, that's not. There's the one I'm looking for. Oh, no, I don't know. You know what? There we go. Golly. Where's my buddy Grendel's Rage? That's what I want to know. I need to know where Grendel's Rage is. Let's go find him. Let's put out the list. Bert, says JL. He says Bert. Whatever Bert means. Turn on the lights. Spent a frustrating afternoon trying to bring a hard drive back from the dead. Ah, man, that's never fun. That's never fun. Uh-oh. At the plot hole, a good time. Is Otangela coming? Watching him fall and debunk himself is always good. You know, I've got to say, that, yeah, I mean, yes. He is pretty good at debunking himself. Hey, the Earth is only 6,500 years old, but here's evidence that says it is 10,000 years old. Wait a minute. Limey Play says, the plot hole, have you gone pink early? Yes, but this was a scheduled pink for Grendel's Rage. He was all, I'll give you a bunch of money if you do pink. And I said, I'll do it. Now, if he's not here, that's fine. We do it anyways. This is not the pink that we were looking for. It was one we could find today. Haven't heard from Grendel's in a bit. Yeah, he's been MIA. Well, not MIA. He's probably, life, whatever, That's how it goes, but no worries. Anyway, so yeah. Gone pink a little bit early because Grendel's Rage dared me to do it, so I did it. And then we are still, that's what we're going to do. One of the things we're going to do tonight, we are going to decide, we're going to pick a charity and we're going to go with that one. I hope you guys have some awesome other suggestions, because that one that I found, I think, let me see if I can find it again. Pink. Oh shoot! I should have bookmarked it, but I didn't, because that's just because I'm awesome like that. Brendan Riley says looks more orange. Yeah, because it's like a coral pink. But it's the only one we could find, because the pink they sold out. So I'm gonna order the actual pink stuff. Pink foundation. Oh.
Look at mine.
You got some in there too, huh? Yeah. You just got your eyeball. Okay, so the Pink Fund. I think the Pink Fund is what I'm going to go with, because they provide financial support to help meet basic needs. Let's see here, help pay for breast cancer treatment. I just want to make sure that they take the majority of the donations and put it towards the actual cause. So I think that's what we're going to go with. It kind of looks like it's sun bleached a little bit. Yep, real life can be needy. Wait, let me get this back over here so I can see, because the way I have this whole thing set up is kind of silly. Keith Newton says, hi all, I'm late. Can we restart? Well, you're right on time. Hello, Skits Crasher. It looks so pretty, Daddy, says Gina. Yeah, it's true. She's a cutie. Looks more orange than pink. There it is. Rob Parks, you tired? Yeah, I understand that one. Hey, how's it going up there? You're still in the observatory, yes, Rob? Oh, there's a puppy dog. Puppy dog wants to play. Says, oh, I want all the pets. It's bring. Yeah, buddy. What do we got here? Ouch, silly animal. To knock yourself out. Skits Crasher for $2 American says, hello, Johnny O. Nice beard. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So as I understand it, it's either Johnny O or Modern Day Debate with Nathan Thompson. I'm glad to know that you guys are here. Hello, Christo. Good to see you. Let's see here. You could have used some peroxide and saved some scratch. Give it the same shade. I wanted it to be a little... It's actually a little bit more pink than it looks, but, Yep. Too humid to observe tonight. Sadly, I might take out a smaller telescope after the stream. That's cool. Saw Venus the other day. That was awesome. It was lower in the horizon. It's always fun. Good times. I've got to get Bella... Bella did like one of the very first few videos that we did over a year ago. What do you want, you rascallion? Silly puppy wants the pets. I want all the pets. Connie Johnson for $5. I think that was a super sticker, if I remember correctly. Let me go over here. If I could press the right damn button. Bring. For $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That is awesome. Anyway, so she had her first video that where she asked all these questions. Hey, Jezza, and people are banging on the doors out there, about to get whippings. I don't whip these children. They'll tell you I beat him with. I'm just kidding. No. So anyway, Bella was on. She did the first thing talking about this, that, and the other, about planets and whatnot. And Simon Dan's like, oh, yeah, I'll give you a response video. That never happened, but that's okay. We forgive him. He's a busy guy. But what did happen, Wolfie6020 and, Where's Wally sent Bella a telescope. And I still haven't gotten an equatorial mount. I still haven't got a proper telescope mount. She was using a tripod, like a camera tripod for the longest time. It just doesn't work the same. So I think for Christmas I'm going to get her one, just so she can use her telescope a little better. Rob Parks for $5 says, "Save the titties." That's right. It's more than just tits we're saving, okay? We're saving we're saving people. We're trying to save lives anyways, Do what we can to help out. There it is. There's a headbanger. Commander, let's see. All right, we're still waiting for JL. It's okay. It's okay, JL. It's okay. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna do that, so we can pull out that telescope a little more often and use it to see some of the cool stuff that we can see over here. More importantly, whenever we go, I'm sorry, puppy. Sorry, golly, you're not petting. More importantly, when we go back to my mother's in Colorado, she's at that certified dark skies area. So you could. Oh my goodness, I'm sure Rob, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because if I remember correctly, your observatory is like way up there. But yeah. Lots of stars to be seen. My mother lives on top of a mountain. It's really pretty up there. What am I doing here? I need to. There he is. All right, let me get JL in here 1 second. Will you stop it? Stop it, puppy. There's a puppy dog. All right. Boom, boom. Let's see. There he is. I have to look this way to say hi, JL. Funny how that works out. I'm looking this way, which is away from you. Oh, I love that so much. New subscriber alert. I love that alert.
Hey,
so much
cool.
fun. All right, so JL Warren. What's up, my bearded brother from another mother, or some stupid shit like that?
Not much.
Hey,
Just,
Bat Dallinger, you are not late. You are right on time.
Just hanging out. I was working on stuff for season 3 and working on some scripts and
Yep.
just various other things. And
Wait. The other day, your dome wasn't. The other day on Brainy's channel, your dome wasn't lit up. What happened? Now it is.
Oh no! I don't have my lighting system up. I just have the basic light up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, how far in the process is Kane Hodder? I mean, Jason Voorhees.
We are 1 week in. So
1 week. It takes what, 6 weeks?
So it should be. They said 6 to 8, but
Okay.
But the average is. But it usually comes around 6. But just in case there's unforeseen issues with like getting materials or shipping or whatever, they always say 6 to 8. So,
Right.
but it's 1 week in, and they're letting me. They give me weekly updates as to the status of it, which is pretty cool. So
That is cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this
hell yeah.
monstrosity. I
It's gonna
still
look
think.
fantastic. It's gonna look fantastic in the spot, and then of course with the light that I have for it, which is this neat little bad boy here. This light creates a ripple, a water ripple effect.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set that up in there so it looks like it's underwater. Like I think it'd be really cool.
John Eagle
looking forward to
asks,
it.
"What is a dark sky?" Well, in here, I don't know if it's a statewide thing or whatever, but it's considered an area that's dark enough. It doesn't have the light pollution, where you can enjoy more of the stars and whatnot.
Like where I am.
Yeah. We have zero pollution, period, because there's nobody there. You're the only.
I have.
You're the only people who live where you live.
I am quite pleased because the nearest to where we moved, was so rural, and people have seen in the short video, the short vids I've released on my channel, people have seen just how rural where we are is, and and there's still a matter of it being a clear night when there's no clouds in the sky, and the tallest structure near us to where we are is like. It's pretty far away, but you can see it at night because there's like a revolving spotlight on the top of it. And it's an old World War II radar installation that's been decommissioned and turned into other things. But it still has this old like revolving spotlight on it, kind of like a lighthouse or whatever like this. But it's up on top of this big ass hill, and it's way a ways away. But you can see that from where I live. So I can look out and I can see that. That is the tallest structure nearby. So when the night is really clear and no cloud obstruction whatsoever, you can look up and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's been years since I've seen a clear night sky where I could be like, where I can see more than just like the Big Dipper or Orion, just like Orion. Now
like
I can
the
see
little bit of the belt and a little bit of the
toga.
Now you can see the entire toga. Yeah,
I can see the whole thing.
You can see right up that toga.
And because the constellation of Orion includes him. He's holding something in his hand.
It's a spear, right?
And I always thought it was a pelt.
Maybe
but whatever it is, there's very faint. I mean, if you can see it, there's actual stars that make that up. But in the city, there's no way you can see those.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I like that was one of the big selling points is like no light pollution whatsoever. You can look up and be like, oh damn. So yeah, I always dug that.
Sword and belt. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the concept of ancient humans, like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, or not even ancient, just hundreds of years ago, like indigenous Americans before Europeans ever came here. The concept of like looking up at a sky that you could see everything in, just like completely unfiltered. That idea and the things that ancient humans like looked up at the sky and they saw that and they go. And the things that they conjured in their minds, like, for example, the constellations, that's just one example. But they looked up and the things that their imagination swarmed with is just amazing to me.
Yep.
So I always thought that was just a neat concept to think about. It's like, wow,
that's
how they came up with these.
That's where religion is kind of cool.
Yeah. When you look back, it's like, what could have possibly inspired these things? And then you look at things like there's an atmospheric phenomena that when you look at, if you were to see it, you could say, okay, I could definitely see where the concept of the phoenix came from.
Right.
Looking at or where the concept of like dragons came from. It's a very rare atmospheric phenomena, but when you look up in this, if you were to see it, you'd be like, yeah, that looks like a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight up looks like a dragon to me. So, and then you look at things like, I think, what was it? There was like there's a Scandinavian, or I think it was Scandinavian or Norwegian concept of like the fireworm. There's like a fireworm legend, and when you read tales like that, when armies would come out of the mountains to go attack, they would all have torches, and the torches, as they were coming down the switchbacks on a mountain, because you can't just go straight down a mountain, you have to switch back your way down it. But everyone has torches because it's dark. So from a distance, it looks like a great fire snake, and so they would say that the fire snake precedes their arrival. Because if you see the fire snake, they're coming. The marauders coming. Well, that's where that concept comes from. It was their firelight coming down the switchbacks of the mountain, so they could come down and then raid and pillage and stuff like that. So interesting things like that.
Yeah, that's what it's that's the kind of thing that always fascinated me about just ancient civilizations, or you know what I mean, like the Greek. Mm-hmm. I always had a fascination with Greek mythology.
Oh yeah, all of it. I mean, Greek, with this Greek mythology, the Romans appropriated so much stuff, so we'll just go with Greek because the Romans appropriated it.
Stole it. So that looks like our god, right, guys? Yeah. Right, all my Roman friends, that looks like our god.
Yes, Glober Mom's pointed just like in 13th Warrior, which is where Michael Crichton got that. Because in the movie, they showed that in the movie 13th Warrior, that was adapted from the book, and that's where Michael Crichton got that idea. Was just that concept of it, which is pretty cool. But like Greek mythology, ancient Chinese mythology, Japanese mythology, South American is really interesting. African is really cool. Australian is just, I love the Australian myths. I love their idea, the ideas that they came up with. They're so unique. into themselves, and then like the ancient Aboriginal mythologies, and then of course Indigenous Americans, which
Right.
I have family relations going back there, and I kind of dig that. So I always thought that was cool. That's why it's kind of cool being up here in the state that I'm in. So because I'm so close to
You
it.
mean
and,
infancy?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
No, I'm just saying, being in Oklahoma.
No, I
I'm
know
very
what you, I
close to
know.
these
I
tribes.
was
Yeah,
making a bad
Oh.
joke. Limey Play for 5 pounds says my baby sister is about to start her first 100-mile ultra marathon in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Wow. Sorry, just had to share. No, absolutely. That is awesome. I hope she does well. Hope she completes and finishes and whatnot. Has a good time doing
absolutely. That's me doing my marathon.
it. I'm a robot. Space shorts. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, that's it for me right there.
So you wanted to. I get that you were having fun in the comments like that, and it's good in the latest little short that I dropped. But I mean, I'm just curious because we got to a point in the comment section, and I was curious because I've been putting this out there, and it was funny because if you're familiar with Jefferson Spatchcock, he's a YouTube creator. He just recently started his. Yeah, there you go. And I think he's up to like 600, a little over 600 subscribers.
Something like that.
So he's trucking along at a pretty good clip.
I think
And
he's more
does-
active on Twitter and whatnot than he is on.
Yeah. And he does live streams where he basically he looks at. I think he'll be looking at Darth Dawkins' stuff, until Darth Dawkins gets old. But he does really cool live streams. And
Darth Dawkins is old.
until it gets till his
No, I know.
bullshit gets old.
No.
So-
Yeah, his bullshit's gotten old. Really quick, Mallory for $5 Canadian says, I just came to say, yay, Pink. Okay, have a good one. Thank you, Mallory. I appreciate it.
I think
Anyway,
there
you were
was
saying.
oh.
I know, but if you look at the way it's spelled, look.
Yes, I see that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Go now.
You go now, you have to get dropper. What was that?
Okay. Right, I'm gonna head over there.
Yeah, that's when you mix. That's when you
You're
mix
on TV.
Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Boy, oh boy.
That's a shirt I need to get. I want to get that shirt that has Stallone from Rambo and
Yeah.
then Arnold from Predator, and it has the two of them there, and it has Contra underneath it because
Yeah,
that's where that was taken from. Is that they basically took Stallone from, I think it was Rambo 2 or Rambo 1, I'm not sure. But it was Stallone as Rambo and Schwarzenegger as Dutch from Predator. And then you put like the Alien from the Alien franchise. You put those three together. That's essentially the Contra.
Yeah, that's Contra. Mallory,
the
we're
Contra
just giving you a
t-shirt.
hard time. We're just giving you a hard time. So anyway, so we got to this point where we because I've done this to you before. I wouldn't say I've trolled you before because it's not really a trolling. What's up, Beaver C? Good to see you.
If you have to clarify that it's not trolling, it's definitely trolling.
No. Some people might think, all right, Limey, good to see you. Get some rest. We'll see you next time. Looking forward to that video you got working out, by the way. Anyway, it's not a troll because I'll you know me, I play devil's advocate often, and I'll challenge your position just to see how solid you are in your argument. And through that, we found some areas that you could tighten up, and you have, and I think it's beneficial. It's good for me because it helps me when I moderate debates, having both sides of the ability to argue both sides of a point helps in moderation. That way, I can make sure that somebody does make a foolish error, then I can say no.
Speaking of that, I got the best compliment. Actually, I've gotten two good compliments in the past couple of days, and I feel like I'm tooting my own horn here, but they just tickled me so deeply. I was kind of like, it just made me feel warm and tingly. The first one was that King Xerxes, Jack Byrne, Andricus, and I somebody referred to us as the new horseman of atheism, and I was kind of like, so we're like,
that's cool.
Because what we do, that was kind of like, it makes me feel warm and tingly. The other one was that I proposed an argument. Someone was arguing like evolution is fake and every intelligent design and blah blah blah, and then I was watching this whole conversation go down, and I finally jumped in there. It was kind of like, I was like, well, if everything was intelligently designed, then why doesn't evolution self-correct? Because what we see is evolution builds on top of it, which is why we get redundant systems, vestigial structures, and inefficient systems. Inefficient systems, vestigial structures, and
Right.
and redundant features and redundant systems in the bodies of organisms. So if it was intelligently designed, that intelligent designer would know that the process of evolution doesn't self-correct. It would use that. It would use something else, but this is not what we see.
Well, I
And
can
then- and
debunk
then-
the intelligent design right now.
Well, yeah, but then the response was, "Here comes JL, like the final boss at the level." And I was like,
That's a good one.
that
Thank
made me
you,
feel
Gene.
good. So I think I've arrived.
Yeah, thank you, Gene. They are
I am-
precious.
I am
My
high
kiddos
May.
are great.
Oh, they're fantastic. And tell her happy birthday.
I will.
Tell Munchkin happy birthday for me.
I will. It's gonna be fun. Her birthday's tomorrow, but the birthday party is on Sunday, and she wanted to try Ethiopian food. So we're gonna have all kinds of Ethiopian cuisine. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure she's gonna like it so much, but she wants to try it, so we're gonna let her try it.
Awesome. Has she ever had Greek?
Oh yeah, we've had Greek food.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she may dig it.
She
At
might.
least, I mean,
The reason why she wanted to do it is because she said it's food that we can eat without forks. There she is.
yeah.
What are you
there
doing?
You go.
What? What is this on your?
What is she doing? There's a lag in the screen. There's a lag in the video. So
Hang on a second. There you go. Say hi,
Like the weight-
everybody. Look at this. What are you doing?
I don't. There's what the. Okay, she just get. Okay, so I can't see your camera, so she just popped up for me.
Yeah.
So she is made up. Is your third eye activated?
I'm Bushy Brow. I'm Lee and Rock Lee and Naruto mixed together. If you watch
Wow.
Naruto the anime.
You go on, you silly rascal.
Intensity.
Yep. Oh, jeez. At the plot hole, has she opened her last chakra?
I was about to say, she activated her third eye. Charlie Welch, yeah, I will do an in-depth once around the room so I can show all the cool stuff that I have here, all the stuff all over the place.
commented.
She says, "Thank you, everybody." Oh, jeez. Don't let her drop the weights.
Oh, and just to give everybody kind of an update, because I know some people have asked and I haven't been able to respond. My dog Jingles is doing good at the moment. It's just kind of like day by day. This is what you kind of deal with dogs with chronic renal failure. Is that they have ups, they have downs. There's no way to really determine the extent of damage when they start showing symptoms. It could be very minor. It could be really extreme. Sometimes it can be extreme damage. They really don't show symptoms, and then all of a sudden it piles on all at the last moment.
Yeah.
So you just take it day by day. You kind of you try to watch their weight, watch their output, and you just try to make them as comfortable and as happy as possible. It's just one of those things. And unfortunately, they can't do kidney transplants on dogs. So
I mean, they can. They're just not going to because.
yeah, they could, but the odds are the dog's not going to survive. So.
Yeah.
And it would be on transplant medication. That's just terrible.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just one of those things you deal with as a dog owner. But he's doing good. He's happy. His poo finally returned to normal. So because it was bad there we were getting really concerned there for a minute, and we got the nausea under control. So he's kind of returning to his old self. It's just a matter of just making him comfortable and happy. And we got this idea from a friend.
That's
It's a
true,
positive-
Keith Newton. So he says they probably did dogs first when it comes to the transplants. That's what they practice the blue baby hearts and the heart surgery on, open heart surgery. They practice them on animals, on dogs specifically.
Yeah,
So,
possible.
Yeah.
And and we got this really cool idea, and I just sent Johnny a picture of Jingles kind of just chilling out in the backyard. That was taken of him today, so that was just kind of him and his environment because he's taken to kind of going in the backyard and just kind of lounging in the sun. He just kind of digs that, just lounging out
why not?
in the warm. And he what was it? Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, we got this idea from a friend who was saying one thing that can kind of help make the transition as dogs move on is that because Shotzi, we're really concerned because Shotzi's never been alone. Because Shotzi's younger than Jingles, and when we found them, the two of them were together, and she's essentially, Shotzi's never been alone. She's never been without another dog. And if Jingles goes soon, then Shotzi will be all by herself. And there's times when we have to leave the house, and she's always had Jingles there, and she's never been accustomed to him not being around. And so we were concerned about it. But then we found a kind of killed two birds with one stone. There is that if we were to introduce a third dog, a young dog, a puppy, most likely from one of the local rescue areas, and bring if the personality is good with us, we can bring the dog in, and Jingles can kind of teach the new dog the ropes.
There he is,
and kind of acclimate them into the pack. And then when he goes in, Shotzi will have another friend. She'll be the big sister, and the little the new dog will be the little one. And so we kind of move the cycle along, and allow the kind of natural transition in the pack. So that Shotzi's not alone. Jingles gets to kind of use his last days to teach the new dog. So it's kind of an interesting concept. So we're playing it, seeing what goes down. Might get another.
That's kind of cool. That definitely works. That definitely works because it makes the transition of going, especially with Shotzi not having that, she don't want her to be depressed, and then with you introduce while Jingles is still here, so she's not overwhelmed. It really is a good way to do it. But there he is. There's the handsome fella.
There's my good dog. There's my good Jingle Doo. I get so stupid when I talk about him. He probably thinks his name is Jingle Doo, but that's Jingles, named after my father's German Shepherd. He had a German Shepherd when he was growing up. It was actually the classic German Shepherd, the classic black and black and brown, with the shaggy hair. So he had the classic, the classic German Shepherd, the cop German Shepherd, And so he had a classic German Shepherd. He named him Jingles, and I figured, it was like when I found this guy, I was kind of like, I'm going to name him Jingles. And,
that's cool.
That's cool. And then so we were looking, and we found some really cute. We found this super cute Husky Shepherd mix, who is just so adorable. We got to go meet him.
Get yourself a couple of brushes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we already have them. Double coated dogs seem to be the thing that we do. So
get yourself a couple of new brushes.
The hair is everywhere.
Get one of those vacuum brushes.
But Jingles is doing good. He's basically just kind of chilling like an old man because we found out something really interesting. So for anybody out there who's got dogs, there's always that concept that dogs age. Dogs age faster than humans do, obviously, But it's different for little dogs
it's not that they
than
age
it is for
faster,
big
they
dogs.
Just don't live as long.
Well, that's true. But
wouldn't that be weird though if our dogs could live as long as we do, like 90 years old?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I mean, but think about that. Talk about a commitment. Like I'm worried because we have 4 turtles, and turtles live for fucking ever.
Yeah, as long as they're taken care of, yeah.
Yeah, all I gotta do is feed them and change water every now and again, and they're good.
Well,
anyway, I'm sorry.
We were talking to the vet, and the vet was kind of like, it's not a matter of you can kind of say they age faster, but it's different. It's different upon based upon the size of the dog.
Sure.
So small dogs, toy dogs, small dogs, medium dogs, large dogs. So large dogs typically don't live as long, usually in between 8 to 12 years. Medium-sized dogs can live pretty much anywhere from 10 to 15, usually longer, depending upon their genetics. Toy dogs can live even longer than that. And this simply because of various things. Number one, it's the amount of stress that their bodies undergo just by running around and being dogs.
Right.
Their size, their weight, everything goes into these factors. But you can essentially say there's kind of a model that veterinarians use where they can say older dogs age at this rate, big dogs age at this rate, medium dogs age at this rate. And so we found out that, the typical average is 7 years for every human year. But for German Shepherds, it's typically around like 12 is essentially the difference. So they age about 12 years for every human year. So that would technically put Jingles in his 70s, almost 80s, as far as like human years. And he acts like it. He lays on the couch and has this aloof way of looking at things. Shotzi comes up and she's like, "Yeah, I'm still want to be playful." He's like, "Get away from me, kid." And so he just got in. And when he looks around the room, he's just kind of like, "Yeah, that's just about the way it is. And then he makes dad noises. He makes noises like he's an old man.
Charlie
like
Welch
it's
says Charles
hilarious.
Darwin's tortoise just fucking died in 2006. He was 175 years old. See, I've got red-eared sliders. I have 2 red-eared sliders. I have a Mississippi map, and then I have a pink side neck turtle. They're going to be here for... Yeah, Rob, they're going to live longer than me. That's probably true.
Yeah.
It's probably true.
And that's one thing we look forward to doing. Somebody mentioned that horses have good life expectancies, and they do. We actually look forward to it. There's actually a pasture out near our place that's loaded with cattle. And so we want to take Jingles out on a walk when he's got the energy. We're going to take him out to see the cattle, to see the cows, and just because he's already seen fish. And fish just freaked him out. He was like, "What the?" He saw the fish come out of the lake, and he was like, "What the fuck is that?
Don't want that."
What the hell is this thing? So we want him to see the cow. We want him to see the cows, and kind of like, "What the hell is this thing?" And we also have horses, and we want him to see the horses. So we want to take him out to the paddock and let him check out, because we have 2 horses that are just they love dogs. So it's going to be interesting. Jingle's never seen a horse before. But the horses, they love dogs. So they're going to want to be like, oh, all friendly. And Jingles will be like, what the? It's like a giant dog. I have no idea what this thing is. So it'll be hilarious. It will absolutely be hilarious. And I think he'll really love it. So it'll be fun.
Not Today Suicide
NTS.
says, I lost my 16-year-old cat in March. Sorry to hear that. That's
condolences.
Never fun.
Never fun. It's as much as you know what's going to happen. It's one of those
Doesn't
realities.
make it any easier. Yeah.
We just keep. Yeah, it's just one of those realities we just keep putting off.
Right.
And and that's why I think the only way to kind of get past it is to keep having pets. Always have them, because you're going to have to deal with it. Just have pets and give them the best life that you possibly can. Use what the previous pets taught you to make the next pet's life even better. That way, this cycle. You can acclimate to it. You can deal with it, and you can be like, but we're always going to be able to pass on our knowledge to the next pet. And every pet teaches you something. And then you can take that knowledge and pass it on to the next pet, and they can just have the best life ever. Because, saving one dog or saving one pet is not going to change the world. But for that pet, the world changes forever.
Right. Commander Darklight says, I heard a story about a family who lost a pet tortoise in the house of their hoarder father, who died 20 years later. When they cleaned the house out, they found it alive and well, living in the trash. It doesn't surprise me, man. I tell you, some of the most resilient things in the world are tortoises and turtles. My last wolf passed renal failure. Ups and downs, tried everything medically. He was only 11 months old. That's terrible.
It's just, and it's so rough because there's no way to predict it. The symptoms, they come and go. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's long. From first diagnosis, when you get first diagnosed, when you get symptoms and you get them diagnosed with chronic renal failure. Acute renal failure is different. When it's acute, you can actually fight it.
Right.
But when it's when it's chronic, there's nothing you can do. And it's literally, you can get the diagnosis and they could be gone in like days. Or you get the diagnosis and they could hang on for another 2 to 3 years. There's no way of telling, which is what makes it so fucking hard sometimes, because they go up, they go down. You don't know. You don't want them to be in pain. Do you make the decision? Are they going to rebound? And it's just, it's a roller coaster. And there's been some moments with Jingles where we're thinking, fuck, we're going to have to take him in. And then, 48 hours later, he bounces right back. And it's like, well, shit, so, but, it's, you deal with it,
Right.
He'll tell, we trust that he'll tell us.
There's that's one of those things. You gotta, I would look. We all know what's gonna happen, right? I've had dogs damn near my entire life, some sort of animal my entire life, and it happens. And it's something you prepare yourself for. You deal with it when it happens. Give yourself that however long it takes to kind of cope and whatnot, and then you go out and you get another one, and you love that animal to death, and you do it until you can't do it anymore. Keith Newton says the best. Animals are better than people.
We don't deserve them. We don't. We don't.
That's bullshit, right? That's bullshit. I absolutely believe we deserve these animals, especially,
I don't think that highly of human beings. I really don't.
No, I think
I'm
that.
sorry. I mean, I love
No,
people.
no,
I know we do.
no. What I'm saying is,
But, you know,
we
you look at
deserve.
dogs,
We do
man.
deserve. Hey,
We
Mrs.
need.
Schrodinger's cat.
No. We don't deserve them. We need them.
Well, no, I think we do deserve them. Well, okay. Now, let me qualify this really quick. People like you and I, and my wife and my kids, and we deserve them because these are extensions of our family. They're not just that's my pet. No, that's our family member.
That's the closest I'm going to get to a son.
Right.
Ever.
What I mean?
Ever.
Yeah, right. No, well, you never know. I mean, sometimes.
Don't you put that evil on.
I'm not putting it out there like you okay? I'm not. I have evolution put that evil out there. Okay, so don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. No, I'm just saying that we do because we do the best we can to give our animals the best lives possible, to provide for them. You know what I mean? So we deserve them. We deserve that companionship. The people who really want it deserve it. I mean,
I'd still say we need it. I like what you're saying there, and I still say we need it because they can teach us how to be.
Sure.
They can teach us how to really be, how to just be. And we can take that, the inspiration from that, of how to look at the world in a simpler perspective. And that's what Jingles reminds me. It reminds me of that every single Jingles and Shotzi. Because Jingles reminds me, he's like, look, just look at the world in a simple way. Because sometimes you just need to do that. You need to like pull back and just kind of look at it the way I look at it, the way Jingles looks at it. Just look at it in a simple way, and things just seem to kind of like coalesce to where I can deal with them. And then sometimes what Shotzi teaches me every day.
It's
try to have fun.
Yeah.
Just every day, just try to find something fun about something, whether or not it's your favorite ball or it's your favorite squeaky toy or your favorite ducky.
Yeah.
Just go out and just like when you're out there and you see something, just try to have a little bit of fun that day. And that's what Shotzi's taught me. It's made our lives, both Angela and I, made our lives that much better. So yeah, and we'll pass that on to the next rescue, the next child,
absolutely,
and that's the baby we bring in.
And that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why they say that we do deserve that, because here we are. You know what I mean? It's not like we're just getting one and then one and don't. No, we actively seek out to provide good lives and for these animals. So good to see you, Sir Little Wolf.
Charlie Welch. I dodge woolly worms on the road for fuck's sake. I vastly prefer animals, but some of them are really tasty.
They taste good. They taste good.
Okay,
hey, Script
so
Cat, good to see you.
But yes, but going back to that, I mean, I wanted to give everybody an update on how Jingles is doing, and
well, it's good to hear that he's comfortable and
he's doing. I mean, and I'll keep people abreast. People want to know how the old guy is doing. We think he's closing in on 8 years old, and he's reaching the kind of like the mean average for German Shepherds.
Yeah.
And considering we found him on the street and everything, so we're glad we were able to give him the life that we gave him. But yeah, I'll keep people abreast of kind of the situation. Obviously, my temperament will obviously reflect the situation with Jingles. So we'll work with that. But going back to the topic at hand, so. I mean, did you have an issue with okay, so the video, let me clarify. Let me actually, context this.
Yep.
So the short video that I released was actually the kind of streamlined version of a 3-part syllogism that I wrote out.
Why don't you go and give everybody the syllogism?
Oh, okay. I can do that. I can pull that up right quick.
So that way everybody has a complete context of what you're talking about.
Absolutely. As soon as my Discord deigns to, open up. God, my stomach is so full, dude. Angela made tortellini with
what kind of tortellini?
I actually don't know, but the sauce she made was homemade, and
it white sauce, good. Pink sauce,
red sauce. And it's she got her mom gave her the recipe for the sauce, and it's absolutely amazing. Oh, son of a bitch, I'm so full right now. I am so full. So I'm trying to be like, comfortable position. Later I'm just going to lay on my side and digest like a fucking snake. So let me pull this up real fast. Oh, God dang, where did the guy go? Oh, there we go. Dr.
My wife made sandwiches.
Ooh, there you go. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to throw this syllogism out there.
Right,
now, I will
go.
tell you this. I'm going to preface this. I've given this thing to a bunch of people, and I've got everything from wow, it's inescapable to I don't think so to you're the R word. So I've gotten
Wow.
I've gotten a bunch of responses. So I'll just kind of run this down. So for those listening, here we go. So this is a 3-part syllogism. So follow along with me. I'll try to be as clear as possible. Premise number 1. God is defined as omniscient, omnipotent, and omnibenevolent. Premise number 2. The attributes in premise 1 are derived directly from the Bible. Premise 3. The Bible is the divinely inspired word of God. Conclusion. The attributes in premise 1 are God defining itself. Still with me?
Oh yeah, I'm
Good.
with you. Yeah.
Okay, premise 4. God knows omnisciently how to teach any possible lesson or bestow any understanding without the use of unnecessary pain, suffering, sin, or death, keeping with the defined properties in premise 1. Premise 5. Heaven, the final state, is defined as paradise, free from sin, pain, suffering, and death. Premise 6. Humans possess free will in heaven. Conclusion. God has the capability, omnipotently, to create humans in heaven with free will and bestow upon humans any understanding or knowledge it desires us to have without resorting to pain, suffering, sin, and death, keeping with the defined properties in premise 1 and the defined properties of heaven in premise 5 and premise 6.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Last part. Premise 7, unnecessary pain, suffering, sin, and death are demonstrable aspects of the world or universe, whatever you want to say, that humans occupy. So I'm making a difference between unnecessary and necessary. Okay? Unnecessary pain, suffering, sin, and death. Premise 8, God did not create us in the final state or heaven, despite the capability that it could. Conclusion, God either does not possess the defined properties in premise 1 and premise 2 because God either misrepresented or, in worst case scenario, lied about itself in the divinely inspired word of the Bible, or God does not exist.
So Rob Parks, he kind of. All right, I'll just read this for you because this is kind of what I said. Kind of what I was getting at. Are you attempting to use human logic to disprove all-encompassing God so human logic is without flaw? Thank you for that super chat, by the way, Rob. $5.
Yeah, definitely. So what this is that it is granting the Christian position that that Christians are deriving these attributes of these attributes about God from the Bible because they are coming directly from God. So essentially, God is speaking through the Bible, defining himself that way and giving humans, these are the attributes that I have. So if he wants to say, so if he's bringing up, are you attempting to use human logic to disprove all-encompassing God? Well, here's the problem with that. If God is omniscient, with infallible foreknowledge of all things, then God would know that our logic that he gave us would not be commensurate when it comes to, or no, not commensurate, would not be, I guess, effective enough, or an effective enough tool in understanding the word that he was giving us through the Bible. God would know this, and it would behoove God to give us a better way of doing it. That way it could not be misunderstood. Or if you were to try and misrepresent it, it would be very obvious that you were misrepresenting it. But God didn't do this. And that's the problem, is like if the thing is there and these are its attributes as we understand it because it told them to us through the Bible, then what we have, the outcome, does not reflect those things because God could always do it a different way because God would know that other way, that better way or a more efficient way, and it would have the power to do so, which means that either what we got out of the Bible is wrong, which means it's either not the divinely inspired word of God, or if it was, God lied about himself or misrepresented himself, or he just didn't communicate himself properly, which is weird for an omniscient, omnipotent being.
Okay,
or
time out.
It doesn't exist.
Time out from the game. Rob Parks, Rob, you've been asking for a couple of debates here. I think this would be a good one to have between you and JL. If you are so up to it, Rob Parks says, you are creating a straw man. God did not create the world to not be understood, and you have not answered the question. I am also not going to have this debate while he is voice and I am in chat.
That's probably a good position to take.
That's
Okay,
fair.
So two things. One, I don't think you can argue with Jarl Webbard that he is necessary, therefore he is God. I just don't think you can argue that. That's just but nonetheless, the thing about the structure of the syllogism, Rob, is that what you're basically saying is the interpretation you're getting from the Bible is that what you're interpreting from the Bible, that's your hermeneutic. And that's one of the things about this syllogism is that it says if you don't change, you have to do two things. One, you either have to change your position on the nature of God, you have to or separately, you have to change your position on the nature of God, you have to change your position on the existence of God, or you have to somehow argue that your hermeneutic or interpretation of the Bible is more valid or more truthful than anybody else's, because that's one of the biggest issues is hermeneutics, probably a wholly subjective field of inquiry where it's basically how do you interpret the Bible. 40,000 Protestant denominations would disagree with you in some way or some fashion. So that's all an appeal to emotion. So when you say it's not this way, where are you getting that? I'm getting it from the Bible. How are you interpreting that? Why is it different from their interpretation? Oh, well, I feel it's this way. Appeal to emotion. So you got to argue yourself around that somehow, which can't be done.
Can I just say,
or you got to change your position on the nature or existence of this entity.
Can I just say that I think it's interesting that people want to use things like science and logic in order to prove something that is supposed to be outside of the realm of science and logic. No, I'm being serious, right? I'm being serious. And I always thought that was interesting the idea of like Otangelo tries to use science to prove things. That's a bad example because, Otangelo doesn't, he just cherry picks and whatever. But when you use something like there's a reason why it's called faith. Right?
You sure you want to invoke that? You sure you want to invoke the F word? So many problems with the F word.
Didn't matter. Well, that's the thing, right? So again, you're falling back on logic and science.
But I'm falling back on the appeal to emotion because that's what that is.
I'm sorry. You fall back on. Wait. Time out. You fall back on what? Wait. No. Stop. You fall back on what? You fall back on what? The appeal to emotion, right? That's a logical fallacy. Again, when I say
no. I'm not falling back on it.
No. Not you. No. I understand. What you are saying is that people are. They
fall back on the appeal to emotion. That's what faith is.
No, I understand. But again, what you're doing is you're still applying logic to jail. Did you not listen to what I said? Did you not listen to the fact that I said I find it interesting that people are using things like logic and science in order to prove something that is illogical?
Yeah, I was letting you talk.
I was
letting you finish because there's a major problem with that. There's a major problem with that. Even that concept you just stated, using logic to derive things about a thing that supposedly is outside of logic.
No.
But there's a big problem with that. But I was going to let you finish before I jump there.
The problem, that's the problem. Is trying to use logic or trying to use science to define something that is not scientific and not logical.
Well, no, but that's the problem. There's nothing.
I know that's what I just said.
No. Stop. There's nothing that falls outside the realm of logic. Nothing. That's the whole point of logic. And logic is predominantly it's how we describe the universe and how we understand it better, but it is also how we make distinctions between things. In order to make a distinction between one thing or another, the easiest example I can make is that I have here we go. I have pen and I have, this is a pen as well. I have pen and I have, say, battery. Say, here are these two items. These two each have their own separate identity. A is equal to A. Pen is equal to pen. A is not equal to not A. Pen is not equal to battery. Okay? And neither the two shall mix. I can't make the two themselves. There is a law of excluded middle. And these things. So what they're basically saying is that all things are pen. If all things are pen, then what is not pen? How can I determine what things are pen if I don't have a not pen to make a determination as to what pen is? So that's the issue, is that nothing is outside the realm of it. It's not the matter of what Rob was bringing up. It's not the matter that human logic is flawed or outside of it. There's the problem with things that are outside logic. That means logic does not apply to them. But the rules of logic actually address this. If something is outside logic, that means it is by definition incoherent. So, for example, if the law of excluded middle, the law of identity, and the law of non-contradiction do not apply to God, if he is like somehow outside of them, then that means God can both exist and not exist simultaneously, because the law of excluded middle doesn't. So there's no like non-existence or existence of God, because it can occupy both spaces, because there's no way to determine where one ends and one begins. So therefore, they can occupy both spaces at the same time, and that does not exist. That is incoherent, which means saying it exists and saying it doesn't exist are both true statements that are logically contradictory. This is a paradox, and this contradiction cannot exist. So therefore, we throw it out. That's the problem with
Tropical Blast Bay says, God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance.
That he's seen some really dirty shit.
God damn it, JL, you fucked it up. You weren't paying attention.
What?
You have to listen to the
God is
thing.
watching. God is watching us from a distance. Where do I know that from? That's lyrics, isn't it?
Yes, that's Bette Midler.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I listen to Bette Midler all the time. From a distance.
Oh, hey, here's your buddy. Made it.
Oh man, he's in the chat. Oh, great.
Well,
That's how you know.
I knew if I got JL started on this subject, I could get Otangelo in here.
I think the Earth is about 6,000 years, but rather about 6,700 years old.
Jesus.
Yeah, but Otangelo, you provided evidence that said it was 10,000 years old.
Yeah. It's bad. It's
man.
it's awful. Apparently, I'm a part of the predictive model in making Otangelo appear. This is what it's about. And it was funny because he was on Jefferson Spatchcock's channel before I got invited on. And he wasn't in the live stream. He was I don't know, maybe he was. But anyway, he got drummed out of there real fast. Then he ran back to Discord, and he got drummed out of Discord, ran back to Jefferson Spatchcock when I was there. So, people have had enough of Otangelo. He's not worth it.
Rob, we could definitely make that happen. We can have a conversation, a moderated conversation. That way everybody gets the opportunity to...
Oh, yeah. I'd be happy to answer whatever questions, yeah.
We could do that over on
It's just the concept is simply this. It's actually, someone did point out, it's actually kind of, because a lot of Christians have a problem, have an issue with the problem of evil, with the Epicurean problem of evil. And I discussed this on a previous video, because there's this one Southern Baptist, pastor who was trying to explain the problem of evil, and he completely bollocksed it.
But
Frederick.
Oh, it's not Bud.
No, it wasn't Kyle. It's Frederick. I can't remember his last name. But yeah, he does like True Bible Believers or something like that. So, but he completely fumbled the problem of evil, the Epicurean problem of evil, the problem of evil, the dilemma there. And so I went after it to kind of explain what it's all about. Now, this syllogism I presented is kind of like that. It kind of follows the same deals, but it doesn't bring up these issues. What it basically states is that God has told us it has the power. Go ahead.
Time out. If there is good and evil, God exists. Those are good and evil are human constructs.
They're human constructs.
Yeah.
Otangelo, we define that.
What is? I mean, you got to think about what evil and what good. When you get into the actual definition of those are subjective. But I don't want to get into that right now. Because I feel like we have gone off the rails on this already. Only thing I was trying to do onto your with your video was to get you to think a little differently.
Prime Red. If good and evil exists, Optimus Prime exists.
Roll out.
That's it. Roll out.
All right, so let's get back to what we're really here for, and that is the discussion about boobies.
We're going to jump from the existence of God to boobies.
Well, that seems like the perfectly logical progression of the
conversation. I guess it follows. We get so tired of thinking about like what's up there. We just say, fuck it. We're gonna listen. We're gonna look at what's in front of us.
What's right in front of us. Be like Jesus, drink Corona.
With a little salt and lime.
Little salt and lime. Anyway, all right. So here we go. I think I found the one that I wanted. The charity. I think. I want to know if everybody has. If anybody has any thoughts about the Pink Fund. So I'm going to read out the Pink Fund's mission. The Pink Fund provides financial support to help meet basic needs, decrease stress levels, and allow breast cancer patients in active treatment to focus on healing while improving survivorship outcomes. Our 90-day grant program allows us to meet their critical expenses for housing, transportation, utilities, and insurance. A breast cancer diagnosis can destroy the financial health and well-being of the patient and their family. While in active treatment, many patients are unable to work and experience a loss of income that can result in catastrophic financial losses and the need to rebuild financial health. So I think that's the direction I want to go. I think.
I'm thinking universal health care is a far easier thing than making my beard pink. So I think we should go in that direction.
Wow. You are such a baby.
I think that universal health care would be a far easier solution to this than me dyeing my beard pink.
It would be a better solution, yes.
I'm gonna fight the better solution. I like that. It's the better solution. I think I'm gonna fight towards that.
Cool. In the meantime, let's dye your beard pink. For the boobies.
I'm undecided on this.
Okay, look. Hashtag JL, your beard goes pink. Because think about it.
Sorry, we live in a transactional country. This is, something for something here. And
yeah, you're dyeing your hair pink so we can give money to people who are dying of breast cancer.
I'll dye my ass hair pink.
Wow. Well, as long as you show it on stream, I don't care.
No. I still have 6 days to make up my mind.
Yep. Oh, Not Today Suicide says, link to JL's channel, please. JL, if you will put that in the old side chat.
Sure.
Commander Darklight says the best. Man up and dye pink.
Okay, I will be buried in a pink dress when I'm dead. Man up and dye pink.
JL
so there we go. I will. Sure, I'll be buried in a pink dress. That'll work. Yeah, I'll be dead.
Jarl Webbarb says, really, JL? How much?
How much what?
You're the one who said transactional world. You made this whole
I was thinking
speech.
like subscribers, like that's what I was thinking. I wasn't
Pink
thinking like
in
give me
horror,
money.
says Ann.
I'm not going to be
George
like,
said.
no, I'm not going to do the whole like pay me money and I'll do this. No, that defeats the purpose.
No,
you
don't
might
pay,
as well just give the money to them.
Yeah,
So
don't pay me money. Put money in the whatchamacallit, and then we'll do that.
Yeah, don't like that. No, I'm not. I'm talking about like maybe subscribers or I don't know. Oh, dang it! I lost your. Hang on a sec. I got to find your live chat again. The plot hole.
The plot hole. Yep.
Sleep experts. I don't know why that popped in my head. There we go. That's me.
Look. So if Mrs. Cat says, I will dye Schrodinger's cat beard pink and put him in a pink dress.
Oh, you know what it should be?
What's that?
Okay, so here's what okay, so I've got 6 days.
Yes, Josh Lee, you're
to make
correct.
this happen. So right now, it's September 24th at 9:04 p.m. Central Time. So there's 6 days until technically, 5 in a few, before October 1st. October 1st is the beginning of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Okay. You want my beard pink? I want Week in Horror at 1,000 subs.
Look.
That's what I want.
Look.
That's what I would like to see. I'd like to see Week in Horror at just 1,000 subs. Now, I myself have over 1,000. You have like an army at your disposal. Okay? Because you're so fucking popular and shit.
I don't know about all that. Fish Like a Girl says, oh, come on.
Everybody fucking loves Johnny.
Keith Newton says, JL link site. Week in Horror. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. Thor says, this is blackmail. No, it's not blackmail, Thor. It's pink mail.
It's pink mail. You're okay. No. So you're asking me to dye my beard, which this is not gonna. I mean, I'm gonna look fucking atrocious. You see this dark, you
Hey,
see this light,
jackass.
but I'll do it. I'll do it for the whole month. I will do it for the entire month. You realize what city, where I live?
Uh-huh. There's
Get freaking
no one
rocks thrown at
there.
me. There
Your
are
closest
there
neighbor.
are hill people here.
Your closest neighbor is 6 miles.
There's scary hill
north.
people out there.
But you'll
Hill
never see
people
him.
and
You don't leave
plains
the
people.
house.
I try not to leave the house. Hill people and plains people and people who work with animals more than they work with people.
Oh, Fish Like a Girl says it all the best. She says it perfectly. Wah, wah, wah. Nothing.
Oh, I can't wait for Cobra Kai season 4.
There's people in Oklahoma, says Robert. Bitch's Cat says, I just subscribed to Week in Horror. JL.
The plot hole.
Hey,
And this shouldn't be difficult. This shouldn't be difficult because we're on the Four Beardsmen together.
Yep.
It's just a matter of cross promotion. We're on the Four Beardsmen, and you have your subscriber. I have my subscribers. I have Week in Horror. You have the plot hole.
Mhm.
So Four Beardsmen, plot hole, Week in Horror.
Yep.
So there you go. And so we should be able to rally. It should be a rally.
Oklahoma.
I'd like to see this because also it recognizes the work that you put in, that Eugene puts in, that Alex puts in, that all you guys contribute. So it's not just me. It's about all four of us. It's about everybody involved in making that show a show.
Right.
And we just had our 3rd season. I'd like to see this as a big milestone that we can put behind us and be like, we hit this milestone. Let's move forward. Because the minute we do that, we're waiting for that door to open to where we can get so much more stuff done. So I'd like to see this. Let me go, and I got the link for that in case anybody wants it.
So you're getting some subs right now.
So I just put it there. I put the link there. We're good to go. I'm not even going to check because I have 6 days. So I'm kind of curious because there's 53 people watching, and I'm assuming that everybody wants to see, as much as I say I'm a member of the LGBTQ community, I never I don't let out that side of myself all that much. So I guess if you want to see this hard, manual labor beard go pink,
You mean the white beard?
pretty much.
I mean, why don't we just do it? Just do it.
Remember how I
Pink,
said
JL Pink.
Well, keep in
Pink,
mind.
JL,
I said
Pink.
I'd like keep in mind. I said I'd like to see Week in Horror hit that. I would like to very much like to. I'd like to see it hit. Us just smash. We're not even that far away. We're like almost halfway. There's I think we need like a little over 500 subs. That's it. You got over 5,000. I've got over. I think I just crossed 1180. So this should be possible.
Werewolf Girl 73 just subscribed, so you get to see the dancing Coke Man.
See, Rob Park says yes. Turn Gandalf's beard pink.
JB Graham.
Okay, let me ask this.
just
Let me ask the
subscribed.
live chat. Do you want I don't know if I could do the short on the side.
You don't have to.
You
No,
want me
just
to
do
do
the.
the goatee?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. So you see it here,
just
right?
do-
You
just
see
do this
you
hair?
see the pink that I've got going on, right? You'll see it here in a second.
I thought you just spilled Kool-Aid in your beard.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's like this is the spray in.
I just got ketchup in my beard.
Yeah, but so when we do the real deal, this is going to be like hot pink, right? Because we'll do the whatever. We'll do the whatchamacallit. We'll tone. My wife said we have to tone it first. You got to tone it. I don't know what the fuck that means. You got to tone it, and then you can dye it. All right. Kaylee says, "What I miss, pink beard." Kaylee, what we're doing, we were talking about the fundraiser that you guys actually the chat to this channel started last week. I had somebody challenge me to do a pink beard for this episode, and I did pink beard. But then I said, you know what? Because they were like, "Oh, I'll give you $50 if you dye your beard pink." I said, "Boom, boom, there we go," and. We decided that we would do for breast cancer awareness, we would go ahead and do the whole month, get as many content creators to participate, as many of you who want to participate as well, to dye the beard or the hair, whatever you want to dye pink for the month of October. So for every little bit of money that we get in for that, we'll do you purchase a day. You know, I don't know how much a day is. Like if we get 100, I think if we get 100 creators, if we do it $100 a day, that'd be great. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
If I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do it all month. I won't even worry about the $10 a day. I'll just leave it. The whole month of October. I will represent and I'll go pink. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, I won't even put that caveat on there. Fuck it. I'll just do 31 days straight pink beard. No problem.
You know, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, you know, I want to make this. I want to, you know, if I could send them a Scrooge McDuck chamber, that'd be great. But like I said, we'll do what we can. Whatever we can raise, we'll send it over. And by the way, for everybody here who maybe hate watching, you know, for UniRock, you're more than welcome to audit this this fundraiser. So I have no problem giving you whatever receipts, whatever you want to see. So there's one place, and we're not going to do all this. You know, go here. I have one link for a PayPal. It's a fundraiser link donation. So our donation link, so you can click. That'll be the only one we do. I won't do. It's not going to be send me super chats, none of that stuff. There have been people who have sent super chats, saying for the pink stuff. So I'll be sure to pull those out because I didn't make that announcement until just now. But, so I'll make sure, and I'll go back and look through my super chats. The ones that say for the pink beard, I'll pull those out when I get my payout next month. I'll pull that money out and just put it into the fundraiser pile, so there's no confusion. But going forward, super chats, I don't want to have to, you know, I don't want to have to do a whole lot of accounting. There's going to be one link for everyone to donate to, and if you want to put that money into this specific one that we're going to send out, that's cool. If not, if you feel more comfortable donating directly on behalf of, then I'll also make sure and put the link to the direct site to donate. So, you know, like I said, it's going to be 100% transparent. I don't want anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Glober Mom. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something. I don't give two shits about what UniRock thinks. I've never cared. I really don't. I've given him every bit of charity that I've given him the last bit of charity that I'm willing to give him. I don't fucking care what UniRock thinks. This is not for him. I said his name because I know he's going to fucking try and turn this into some bullshit like he always does.
Yeah.
This is for anybody else who legitimately has a concern about whether or not this is or is not a legitimate fundraiser. I would like to see people, because I've reached out to other content creators and said, hey, look, you know, would you guys be willing to participate in this? And because of what UniRock has done, and because, I take that back, and it's not UniRock's fault. Okay, so I want to be charitable. It is not UniRock's fault. It's because
his fault.
Well, no, it's because of what Sean Huffer did. It's because of what Ilya Moon did. Those are, you know. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand why people would want to would question these things, because if you believe, don't put caveats. It's just temporary. What? Gina Schaefer, what you mean? Let me know what you mean. But no, so that's the thing. That's what we're gonna do it. I want to make sure that anybody wants to see, you know, hey, I want to see the accounting. Boom, here it is. I think it lists on that with that PayPal, that PayPal donation link. I think on that, when you go to that link, it'll list everything that was wrapped, and then of course I'll, you know, hey, boom, here it is, and I'll have all the accounting for it. So just to make sure. Because I think the PayPal one is tax free, but they charge a fee, and you can either, like, if you want to give $20, they immediately take out whatever the fee is, right? So they say, oh, so and so JL Warren donated $20 to this thing. And it'll tell you when you're donating how much is actually going to be going, because they'll say, well, we're going to take out $1 or whatever. I don't even know what it is. Whatever their percentage is, we're taking that out, and you can up it to cover the percentage. That way, it is the $20, or you can just leave it at $20 and they'll take out their percentage. But when you donate, that's what you will see. You'll see that, and then I'll see what you give, and then all that. Like I said, we'll just wrap all that up at the end of October once all that's done, and then, you know, I'll shoot it over to. I guess I'm going with the Pink Fund. We're gonna go with Pink Fund. So, cool. Boom, there it is. Pink Fund. We'll go. That'll be the one. But yeah, and cool. Just so we're clear, I demand a pink glitter beard, says Jarl Webbarb.
A pink glitter beard? I don't even know if you'd be able to see it.
It was the right
Like, if it was
lighting.
glitter, well, I mean, if I just glitter, if I just did that, you might be able to see it.
I agree, Valerie.
I think what Gina was talking about said is just temporary. If you believe, don't put caveats. So if you believe in the thing that you're supporting, don't put caveats that is sad. First and foremost, I never said I wasn't going to do it. Okay, I'm thinking about it. I have not decided. I am undecided as to whether or not I will dye my beard pink. What I'm saying is, you can overcome my indecision as to whether or not I say yes or no by helping me get Week in Horror to 1,000 subscribers, so we can finally pass that milestone. This will overcome it. I'm saying if we hit that, I will definitely do it. If you want it to be a yes, then I'll do it. Because otherwise, it's $10 a day. Then I'll just donate $310 to the same thing that we're going to. I was like, well, I didn't really want to dye my beard pink, so to make up for it, I'm going to just donate the $10 a day for myself. It's like, here's $310 or $620. I don't know. So I'll just donate the money to the direct cause directly. Wherever we put the link to, I'll just say, here's my junk. I didn't dye my beard pink, but here's my contribution. It's my choice is whatever it is. I'm saying if they want me to do it and they want me to solidify that yes with no argument, Week in Horror hits 1,000 subscribers, you've got it. And to sweeten the pot, I won't take it out because say there's a day because it's $10 per day, and for every $10 we get, we'll leave it. What if we don't make enough?
Well, like I said,
and there's a point where we can take the pink out. Guess what? I won't do that. I'll leave it all 31 days. We hit 1,000 subscribers. There is no caveat. It's just I'll leave it for 31 days of October. JL's gonna have a pink beard. Done.
I'm pretty much gonna be doing the pink beard the whole month. Also, my wife said she's got these.
Yeah. I'll just have Angela dye completely pink, and we make it look good, and then I'll just carry on for the month. That's pretty much it. Yes, Rob Parks, I can be bought. Yes, I have a price. I am a whore, and I am not ashamed of it at all.
Valerie says you can be persuaded, is what you are saying. Slightly smiling face.
Yes, I can be bought for many prices.
Oh, Charlie Welch says it's the best. Weekend whoring.
Yes, we can. You have no idea. I mean, we've always said. There's a point where we're like, should we just change it to that? Should it be just like weekend whores? That's what we are. We're just whores.
Uh-oh. Stacy Hansen asks a very good question. If we get you to 2,000, will you do a rainbow beard?
Guaranteed. You get you get Weekend Horror to 2,000 subscribers. That would actually surpass my personal channel. So if you get it to 2,000 subscribers, rainbow beard. You're thinking like, yeah, I can get Angela. Hell, I'll pay to have it professionally done. Boom, 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 boom. Try to get as many colors in there as possible.
Yeah.
Thinking of like a green stripe and then a blue stripe. It's got to look like a rainbow, so it's got to kind of have the progression. It'll be hard. There's not a lot of space to work with, but
you'd be surprised how much space you have to work with. I've seen these professional hairstylists, man, do some magic.
I'd have to get a pro done. I'd have to get a professional to get it done.
Yeah,
and I'd have to do it quick because that would take some time. So I'd have to schedule it, go into the stylist, have them do it. But yeah, I'll get you 2,000. If Weekend Horror surpasses my personal channel, then yes, then I will rainbow this motherfucker.
Gina says, "Well, hell, JL, I had pink hair in the '80s. Man up."
It's not the '80s anymore.
But the '80s, that's our favorite genre.
It is our favorite
decade of horror films.
I miss the '80s.
So good. It's the best.
I heart the '80s.
Practical effects were still a thing.
Mm-hmm. When you could have a movie like Poltergeist that's super scary, but man, it's just heartwarming in the end. Just stuff like that. Families just weren't represented like they were back in the '80s. The Spielberg effect.
Yeah.
We just miss it.
Ziggy for the fact says I had hair in the '80s. Yep.
Wow. Okay, I just got a message. Do you know who Tone Lock is?
Kinda. Yeah.
You know who Tone Lock is, right?
He's a jackass.
He just messaged me.
Oh.
I'm going to be clear, man. I don't like you. Probably never will.
Okay.
I think when you and Xerxes do those stages, you're the most insufferable pair of people to deal with. Having said all this, though, I do believe you did a solid job of moderating today, so I have to give credit where credit is due.
Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing. Interesting.
I wonder what that took. I wonder how much that took. You think that took a lot?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious to see where that's going because I've heard Tone Loc. He's kind of a
Well, but I also have to give it to this. Tone Loc was one of the ones that came to Otangela's defense when Darth wanted Otangela to back out of the debate with me.
That's true.
And Tone Loc came, Tone Loc
okay, so I think he and Darth have had their falling out as well. I think he's finally had enough of that bullshit too. Anyway, Kit 190 for $5 says Mr. T. Wait, go back. Mr. T once punched Chuck Norris at the same time Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked Mr. T. The result, the 80s.
The 80s.
And then he follows it up. Our Kool-Aid Tropical Blast Bay for $5 says a very wise $1 million man said, face with monocle, everyone has a price.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you both for the super chats. I greatly appreciate it.
Rob Parks, you know who doesn't moderate well? The dude over at MDD.
Yeah.
It's so true, Rob.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, it really is. And look, here's the thing. I'm gonna extend some charity to James. He needs somebody to either pay 100% attention to the debate or to the chat. If he had that, and you know what I mean, if he could split that up, so he's not doing double duty, because it's tough. I got it on it. It's tough to keep an eye on. You know, depending on the size of the debate, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000 people who are watching a really good debate. It's tough to keep your eye on that. Get all the questions and whatnot, you know, because he wants to make the super chats in with the questions, which is fine. I mean, absolutely fine. You know what I mean? He's got a decent sized channel. He should make the super chats, but whatever. He just needs somebody to watch the chat for him so he could pay attention to the debate, or you know, somebody to pay attention to the debate while he watches the chat. Clifton Manley says, I'm okay with the 70s. 70s were fun too, man. JL's deep in thought. He doesn't know.
No, I'm responding to him.
Tone Loc has broken JL. He doesn't know what to do right now. JL's like,
No, I just want to tell him, you know, when it comes to giving credit where it's due, I wanted to give him credit for coming to Otangela's defense when Darth tried to force him out of the debate with me. That showed some real integrity, and I want to tell him how much I appreciated that. So, if we're giving credit where it's due, let's give credit where it's due.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I would like to see Darth Dawkins come into this. I would love to see Darth Dawkins actually debate. Not that bullshit that he does.
He won't debate anymore because the minute the moderator tries to control him, he's just going to run.
Yep. Mute me again. Mute me again, and I'll leave.
This is your last chance. He's going to tell people this is your last chance on their channels. Yeah. I swear, there's a video of him going into T-Jump's server. It was T-Jump's Discord. T-Jump was talking to Dr. Bowen, Josh Bowen. And Darth came in there, started running his shtick, and he was like, "This is your last chance, or I'm just going to get out of here." And
T-Jump booted him.
T-Jump was like, "Fuck off!" And he kicked him, and I was like, I had to pause and put the phone down. I almost dropped it. I was like, it was so unceremonious.
Yeah,
he was like, "Fine, fuck off." He was like,
"Yeah." This is
then my comment there was the kick heard round the Discord.
Yeah, because he immediately went to his cronies and started crying about it.
Yeah, it was too funny. It was just like, fine, get the fuck out of here, boot.
Ziggy for the facts. You are absolutely correct. Rage quitting gold. I think you mean gold medal winner, but yeah, he definitely is.
Pine Creek did the same thing. He was like, Darth wanted to go on his deal, and Pine Creek was just kind of like, okay, I accept all that. Yeah, I know nothing. I don't know anything.
That was great.
Let's talk about Jesus. No. We're not like this. No. I accept it. You're right. Yeah, I concede everything to you. You are correct. Let's talk about Jesus.
Yep.
I want to talk about Jesus. You're just like, no. I concede everything. I know nothing. You teach me. Let's talk about Jesus. And then finally he was like, okay, you're out of here. Fine. And he just booted him.
Yeah, I mean, when you tell Darth Dawkins, you are right. I give everything. I concede everything to you. You're correct. Teach me. And then that's when you know. I mean, that all Dawkins did that day was prove that he only runs a script. And when he can't, even when somebody concedes everything to him, he can't operate off of a script.
Can't do it. Well, yeah, because it's just too easy. I mean, there's a reason for that. I mean, it's just too easy to trap him.
Yep.
It's too easy to tie him up in logical contradictions and bad entailments and just
Yeah, see, but here's the thing. I can trip him up in a logical entailment just by rejecting his claim, his opening premise. His opening question. God intangible and insufferable and sensual.
insufferable.
Whatever that bullshit that circular reasoning that he entails. That which is all not a true dichotomy. Not a true dichotomy.
Agreed.
I reject
Absolutely.
your premise. And
Tom
that's
Locke
it.
says, absolutely. We may not see eye to eye, but it seems at least we can both recognize good things when we see them instead of finding ways to be at odds about everything simply because we have different beliefs. I'll try to keep that in mind when I see you in future conversations.
You know what? Did you ever see
I
that?
will do the same.
Did you ever see that episode of Wilfred where Elijah Wood's sister and Wilfred didn't get along? And she thought that the dog hated her, and Wilfred was like, "I do hate that bitch," right? You've seen this one, yes? So at the end of the thing, after it all comes out, the reason why she had such an issue with Wilfred is because it reminded her that she's the one who killed their family dog. That she'd been, you remember that? You remember that, right?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
I have to go back and watch it.
I've seen that show far too many times. Every time it comes on or comes available on that's what I watch. I love that fucking show.
Oh, well, it was brilliant.
It was
and
great.
Elijah
It was
Wood, I
great.
thought it was better than the original Australian one.
I did too because of Elijah Wood. I thought Elijah Wood and Jason Gans, they're
Fucking Dobies. I just love.
I gotta
For
say,
anybody who's seen the show, it's an inside joke. What Dobies means to dogs, apparently.
Right.
Apparently, it's the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But no, that show won me the second episode because I watched the first episode. I thought, this is pretty cool because I remember seeing the advert for it when it was first came out. I was like, oh, this looks stupid. It's a talking guy, guy and a talking dog. See, whatever, it's fucking stupid. So I watched the first episode. I was like, oh man, that's actually pretty cool. I like the premise. I like the things that I like how Jason Gann brought the character Wilfred alive, where he's this human in a dog costume. But he still has dog mannerisms. Like before he sat down, he would turn around 3 times, and then things like that. That's pretty clever. But the second episode,
I loved it when Santa came in and he went, Santa! And he shit everywhere. And he's like, Ryan!
yeah,
It was great.
yeah. It's just, but no,
Freaked out.
it's things like that, right? It's things like that. The mannerisms that he brought. That he obviously is a pet owner. He's obviously had a dog before, and he knows those those little ticks and quirks of dogs. He brought that to life. That was great. But in the second episode, where Ryan is looking at a picture, or I guess it was one of Ryan's exes sent him an invitation to her wedding, and he was like, "No, I'm not going to go." This, that, and the other because of this. And Wilfred asks why they broke up, and Ryan tells him about because in the middle of sex, without even a discussion, she puts her finger in my butt, right? and and Wilfred says, I gotta try to remember this line as best I can. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but he's all, if you broke up with a tidy piece like that over the saintly act of knuckle busting your anus hole.
The accent also makes it.
Oh yeah, that Aussie accent, yeah.
Well, wait, hang on a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going, well, Ryan's dog, not real, not, let me see here, hang on a sec. See, that was season 4. This was the second episode number 2?
Yeah. Yep. But that was great. They were willing to go that route really quick. Boom. Just right into, the saintly act of knuckle busting.
Trust recap. We
Yeah.
got this covered. Yeah, okay, Trust.
Listen, anybody in the side chat right now, if you have not watched Wilfred and if you like dark comedy, you will not be disappointed. Elijah Wood is great. Everybody in there is great. It's got Dwight Yoakam in it. It's got Mary Steenburgen. She's in there. Who else is in there? There are a couple of people. Who plays?
Jenna has a dick.
Yeah,
for a boyfriend.
For a boyfriend, yeah. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it for people who haven't seen it, because there are some gems.
Oh, there's so much context there. Like,
yeah,
you know.
well, sure.
Damn it. Hang on a second. Oh, no, that's not it. Anyway, okay, so I'll have to look it back up because I want to hear that. I want to actually hear that actual quote.
Oh yeah, hear him say it.
actually wanna
Brendan
hear it.
Riley, I think you can find it. I think it's on Hulu. If I remember correctly, all 3 seasons or all 3.5 seasons are on Hulu. Yeah, that was a great show. It's so sad when they decided to cancel it. And you could tell, like the last season was half a season. You could tell they were just trying to wrap it up really quick.
I wish I could find the quote. It sounds hilarious.
It's within the first like 5 minutes of the show. It's in the very beginning of the show, of that episode. But it's great. Like I said, if you haven't seen that show, if you have not seen Wilfred, go watch it. It's great. You will not be disappointed. You have to like, dark humor, dark comedy.
There's some dark stuff in it too.
Yeah. And there's, the conversation that is had about mental health. They do it in a funny way. But no, it's a really good show. It's a really good show. Got to go, getting fresh bread from the baker. May you all be safe. All right, Thor, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, give that show a shot. It's great. Loved it to death. Beaver C, when did you sneak in here? Or have you been in here? I already said hello to you. I can't remember. I'm getting old or something like that. Getting old. Let's see here.
PlayStation.
FX on Hulu, says Joshua Lee. Yep, that's a good one. FX, yeah. Man, I wish they would do that. I wish they'd do that show again, but they're not going to. Anyway, who else is in that? Oh, what's his name?
Chris Klein.
Chris Klein, yeah. His character is great.
He's such a fucking douche, man.
But he's not. He's he's a really nice guy.
Wait. No, but it was bullshit though.
No. Well, no. Some of it was, some of it wasn't. Right? He's just this. He recognizes his character flaws, but he can't overcome them. You know what I mean? There are times where he can't overcome them. So, like the when he gets involved in that table tennis match, it's so funny. He's super competitive, right? That's one of the things that Jenna doesn't like about him, is that he's super competitive. Got to watch it again.
I swear, yeah, I had to go back. I gotta hear this line. This line that you.
If you watch the first 5 minutes of episode 2, it's right there. Anna said them all, and I says, so who else is making their beard pink? All right, let me get to the list of who I've got that said they would participate.
Should I check Weekend Horror while you're looking at it?
Go right ahead, check Weekend Horror. Okay, so far we've got. Where'd it go? Mr. Pink, Skydiver Tanner, Limey Play, myself, Schrodinger's Cat, Kick, MC Tune. I think that's all for now, but we'll have more. Anybody who wants to get involved, just shoot me an email or let me know. Don't Google pink beard, says Keith.
No.
Newton. Yeah. I learned my lesson with Blue Waffle. That's all I'm gonna say. My beard is getting pretty solid. Gonna let it go. Tanner doesn't have a beard. That's true. Tanner doesn't have a beard, but he's gonna do his hair, I believe.
He's gonna do his actual. Okay, his hair.
Yeah, his hair. And I'm not sure if his partner's gonna do it either. I'm not sure if Chase is gonna do it.
Well, I mean, look at that. Weekend Horror is at 472.
All right.
So, like I said, there's 6 days, and I don't know how many people are going to watch this after this is streamed. So I'm very curious, because I'm telling you, if it hits 1,000, beard's going pink for the whole month. If it hits 2,000, I'll go rainbow. I'm making that promise right now.
So yeah, MC Dune doesn't have a beard, but he's going to do his hair. Mrs. Cat says, I might do a streak in my hair. All right, then. Oh, no, you're not I might streak. I might do a streak in my hair. Never mind. Nothing. Just nothing.
That's
today.
that's a. I was looking at something. I thought you were talking to them. I thought you were talking to them.
I was, but you're here too.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Randall LaBeouf says, pink, no rainbow.
Well, it's rainbow if it hits 2000.
Via 2000, yeah.
Okay, hang on a sec. I
So,
want to hear this quote. I found it. I want to hear this quote.
all right,
No, good.
go ahead. We'll be quiet.
No. You're talking. I can't play it, so I don't want them to get bored. So
If people pay to the thingy, I'll do it and run 2 pink skunk stripes. That's cool. All right, Aniceto. That'd be cool. Are you gonna do like the cowboy beard skunk stripes? You could do a skunk stripe, or you could do here. Oh yeah, did you hear the shit about the penguins killed by the bees? JL's into it. He is into that episode right now. It must have been the flat Earth bees going after the laser penguins. It was very. I
you said
heard
it was within the first 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, it was of episode 2. You went season 1, episode 2, right?
Was it when they were at the beach?
No, it's at the very beginning of the show.
Yeah, at the beginning they're in the backyard. Then they go to the basement and smoke, and then they go to the beach.
Damn it, JL, you're gonna make me find this. All right, hang on. Here we go. Let's see. All right, let me see. Let me get the seasons. Season 1, episode 2. Make sure it's the right one. Trust. Yeah. Play sound. Diablo 2 Resurrected. It's interesting. Did you hear it?
No, he just dumped a dead bird on this lady. He's like, it's a present.
Look, it's a pelican. It's a pelican.
he's so proud of himself.
Ryan, it's a pelican. Yeah. Such a. Like
It was a pelican.
It's a pelican.
He's just a little excited.
Yep. No, I don't want to see the. Damn it! I don't. This is like an advertisement. I don't want that. Just give me the show.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up because I can't. It's not coming up on that particular episode. So
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's within the first. What is this?
there's way too much obsession with trying to find this.
I'm gonna have to find it. I have to find it.
It's like we want to hear this. Really
I want to hear this quote.
Okay, a sec. Okay, so Ryan Newman. Best way to find this beat. At some point in his life, he met and dated a girl named Paula for a year, but dumped her after she stuck her finger in his anus while in bed together.
Yep.
So yeah, that was the Paula story.
Mm-hmm.
Google foo.
The Paula story. Oh, nope, not Australia. This has got to be. Just show me the thing. Skip the ads. I know this has got to be riveting for the audience. We're over here looking
Ads,
for
man. This is insane.
Yep. Ad after ad after ad. No, just give me the damn episode.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Let's see here. Another ad. Yay. Dead air, says Keith Newton. This show really died. Yes, it did. It's because we're looking for this super funny. Why is it backwards?
Yeah, it popped up like that for me. They do it so they can avoid the copyright.
Ah, okay.
So the algorithm can't pick up on the pattern of the show, so they just reverse everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the second episode. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, it's within the first it's the opening scene.
Really?
Yeah. How'd you miss it?
Maybe I jumped ahead of it by accident.
Yeah, it's the opening scene. Because Wilfred breaks through with an axe of his fence.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah. So it's right there. That's where it happens.
Wow, so it's in the first 30 seconds. So what's the...
It's hilarious. I should pipe this audio through, but anyway, sorry guys. JL's gonna hear it. Yeah, it's like I said, it's in the opening scene.
Oh, ads. Fucking ads.
I know it. All right, Mrs. Cat.
You pulled it up on Daily Motion, didn't you?
I did.
All right. So while this is getting to this point, well, first I have to say I greatly appreciate all the new subscribers to Week in Horror. We
That is
are at
awesome.
472.
Look at
so
you.
we are just shy of halfway,
Mm.
and the promise still stands. I will. Oh wow! List all those new subscribers. I will, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will dye the beard pink for the whole of October. The whole of October. So there we go. The beard will be dyed pink, or if we hit 2, which that's a big stretch, rainbow.
What if it's 2 inside of the month of October?
If it hits within,
Yeah.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Global
cross that
Mom
rain-
says
we'll-
we must be entertained. I want to see your manager.
Oh, Karen. Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got it pulled up.
All right, you got it pulled up. Yeah, you should pipe.
Yeah,
the
go ahead and
audio.
talk to them.
All right, you listen to it. I promise you, it's great. Anyway,
Yeah, you entertain them. So
entertain. Anyway, so who saw the new episode? Speaking of Karens, well, I guess these weren't Karens; these were soft sits. But one of them was just that first lady in the video was hilarious. I love that woman. She's my new favorite person on the internet. Can you just show him your driver's license? Calling her crazy husband out about this Moorish soft sit shit. Look at him. JL's about to see it. He's about to crack up laughing any second now. But yeah. Why not buy Wilfred on Blu-ray? I'm going to get the whole... I want to find a box set. They haven't released a box set yet. At least I haven't seen it. As soon as they do, then I will. Absolutely. Love that show. Such a good show. So I was so sad when they canceled it, but it is what it is. All right, let's see here. See? It's great, isn't it?
if you dumped a tardy piece of ass like that over the saintly act of knuckle busting your anus or your anus hole, that makes you the freak.
Yeah. So fucking great. Like I said, within the first minute of the second episode, yeah.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
Yeah,
That's
so
yes.
Glober Mom, I had written in my notes that I was supposed to be wearing this hat for the entirety of the episode, but I forgot. I didn't read back through my notes. I'll find source video and I'll go in and write a skeleton script of what I want to say, and then I'll put in my notes. And then I completely forgot, and I put on my usual hat. This one here, which I get made fun of for being a Dolphins fan too, but that's fine. But yeah, I put this one on, and then I got to that part in the script, and I was like, damn it, I forgot to wear the hat. But yeah, that lady was in Texas. I'm a daughter of the American Revolution. I'm a 4th generation Texan. I was like, oh, it's always got to be Texas.
Fourth generation Texas.
Fourth generation.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's always Texas, man. I'm telling you, Texas. We got some.
Hey, yeah, that's the Republic, man.
Is it the Republic? I think it's just.
It's that Republic ideology. That's where it comes from. Yeah, they have their own power grid. They do things their own way, and it's that whole kind of it's that Republic mentality. Because it was the Republic of Texas, and the whole thing that they kept their secession clause in their constitution for quite a long time until eventually it expired.
No, it didn't expire.
I'm pretty sure that the secession clause is expired.
Well, yeah, it didn't expire. It's not there anymore. Whenever Texas decided to join the South in the Civil War, when they petitioned to rejoin the United States, that's when it was removed. That's when they lost the ability to succeed.
Secede.
Yeah, same thing.
Succeed to succeed to succeed the union.
Secede.
Will they be here long after the union has lasted?
Yes, they will. No,
but yeah, that's just Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Texas got their own shit. They run things their own way. They have their own mentality. Texas is essentially Greg Abbott is taking him into the Wild West again. People are carrying their guns and swords. Walking around. It's women have no rights. It's just like it's 1888 again.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. It's just an interesting time. But I thought that lady was funny.
It's an interesting
Tina
time.
says, wow, I didn't realize I could watch a live at 1.75 speed. JL and I must sound really weird or funny at almost 2 times the speed. Gina says, at Mama Tega, where are you? I want to see Johnny O's manager. She is hiding. I don't know why. I'm in California. We get a bad rap too, but we deserve, well, some do. Yeah, that's true. You really.
I love these shorts that I keep getting recommended on YouTube. You've seen, of course, you have little kids. You've seen Shrek.
Oh yeah. Not because I have little kids, because my little kids
movie.
Came way after Shrek.
It's when Donkey was doing that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then Shrek tells him to stop, and then there's the scene where he just comes into camera.
Yeah.
And someone took that of him coming into frame, and they overlaid it in Hereditary. When Toni Collette is driving the car.
Wow.
And she just looks
Hey, what's up? What's up, Effed Up World? Good to see
This
you.
is the way it's cut. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to link it.
What's up, Mike71? Good to see you.
The blog hole says.
Yep, that's exactly what we say here. Exactly. No, wait, that's your country now.
The crafty Keela says, "Don't tell me what to do." The Irish Demon says, "This isn't funny."
Oh. All right. So, do you do TikTok? Are you a TikToker?
No, I am not a TikToker. I do all my shorts on YouTube.
Yeah, that's good. I've tried to get into TikTok again. I can't. I don't. It's not for me. It's just not for me. I don't know.
We may be old. I don't know. It's just like,
is that what it is?
Time to upload to the TikTok today. Like, I just don't see that. I don't see that in my future.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's weird, right? So it's weird because I'll get onto TikTok and there'll be all this weird shit, like half naked, whatnot, and all this stuff. I'm like, how does it know I want to see this? I mean,
how did it know I wanted to see all these things?
No, I mean, seriously, I get on
this is exactly what I needed at 9:30 in the morning when I'm taking a dump.
All right, there's titties in my face at night. Yeah, no, I just don't understand. I don't understand how that works. How does it know I wanted to see boobies?
Is there a lot of nudity on TikTok?
I don't know. I wouldn't call it nudity. There's a lot of implied nudity.
I don't know.
Let me check. Yep, lots of nudity. No.
The The JL
Okay, so-
Warren says ghosts are alternative energy.
Yep. Limey Play is back. He must not be able to sleep. John Eagle says, nope, I have checked
Check.
twice.
Twice.
Joshua Lee says
Might wanna
it's
check
the
a third time.
algorithm. But here's the thing. I can't be an algorithm because like the first time I ever downloaded TikTok, Keith Newton says search naked yoga. Yeah, I don't understand why naked yoga is a thing, but we can't have Team Skeptic dancing.
Naked yoga's on YouTube.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the thing.
Like
that
straight up
kills me.
YouTube boobies.
No, I get it, but it's just weird because
Oh no, I'll tell you what's weird. You know what's weird?
what's weird?
That I got kind of a jolt when I saw YouTube boobies for the first time because you don't think of boobies on YouTube.
Right.
And then I saw YouTube boobies in a Friday the 13th fan film because it was like, oh, it was like holy shit, boobs
Oh, yeah.
on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was like, this happens? This is YouTube boobies.
But
I
it
felt
was-
like a kid again.
yeah,
I was
but-
like, oh, the scrambled channel like kind of opened up for a moment.
Yep. That's something some of the younger people are not going to. They don't know this one. They don't know the scramble channels, right? They don't know that.
Oh, they don't.
They don't know the you know what I mean. Just in general, like scrambled channels in general, like having to like move the knob and then change the
When we
rabbit
say
ears.
scrambled channel, we're talking like psilocybin titties.
Yeah,
is what
right.
it looks like.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, right. The
In
Spice
garden
Channel.
of
Yeah.
Eden. Whoa,
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's weird. TikTok is weird because it's just a bunch of. I don't get it. It's like, hey,
I can see Johnny O. Johnny O, one of the most down to earth, collected, well read of the four beardsmen. You know, is really on point. He calm. He approaches things like a journalist. He's like TikTok. I don't fucking get it.
yeah, birthing videos are it is kind of weird to see a birthing video, Joshua Lee, on YouTube. I mean,
John Eagle, naked yoga is not erotic. Far from it.
no, I
Well,
get
that
it.
depends on some circumstances, my friend.
Sure. And I see, I agree with you, Johnny. I don't think it's very erotic either, but I also don't think that Team Skeptic dancing around is erotic either, but that gets like fucking channel struck. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, that really depends. I mean, sometimes just a ripped page from the Victoria's Secret catalog will do you. So
We can't draw MS Paint boobs or circles on MS Paint without saying, oh, no, those boobs. I forgot.
maybe it's because yoga is associated with Buddhism and it's a religious thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's like a religious expression.
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
It's the only thing I could just jump to. I have no idea the particulars. I'm just jumping to think that
Jumping to
it seems like they
conclusions?
could. Yeah, I'm jumping to a conclusion. I use my jump to conclusions, man.
Yeah, good.
So I'm just jumping to the best conclusion I think that would make sense. Like if I was like an idiot like these fucking assholes who run YouTube are, I would say, okay, it's like a religious like expression. So so the boobs aren't sexual, so we can put them on there.
Yeah, and then they'll have things like what is it? They'll do like the medical ones that make you never ever want to see a vagina or a penis or boobs ever again.
Oh,
Right.
so yeah, up and out is Hinduism. Yeah,
Hinduism,
yoga.
yeah.
Because I do so much yoga in my life. I understand it, but yeah, if I mix that up, I apologize. But yeah, obviously, because it's an expression of a belief structure. Like yoga is integral to how I guess they align themselves in that respect, and they could be a religious expression. I'm just I'm making an
No,
enormous
I
leap
understand.
here.
No, I get it, right? I understand. Like, I'm not saying that I don't think it's erotic either. But I don't think that
Yeah,
people.
the world.
Yeah. What is? Oh, use the space comma.
The guy made $1 million.
The what's more absurd about that story, talking about the pet rock, was the
pet
fact
rock!
that the same guy who did the pet rock also sold burial plots for your pet rock. Yeah, he bought a whole bunch of land that nobody wanted. Like, I don't remember. You paid like $1,000 for 100 acres of land that nobody would ever buy, and sold
Yep.
burial plots for pet rock. You could mail him. You had to pay the postage, but you would mail him your pet rock when it died, He said he would just go chuck it out the window as he's driving down Route 66 out in the middle of the fucking desert.
It's just like these little tiny graves. Some ancient civilization, or some far-flung civilization, once we're all gone, is going to find that shit and go, ooh.
Glober Mom, I think I know what
What
you're
was this? What was this species? They're going to look at these rocks. It's like these beings. They must be fossilized. What is this? A fossilized organism?
Yeah, right.
Like they're little graves.
Let's see here.
Oh, fucking with the aliens.
Global
That's
Mom,
what we
that's
are
what
doing.
we yeah, exactly. Global Mom says YouTube tried to strike me for nudity and gratuitous sex for showing a woman mooning someone, even though it was pixelated. I fought that and got age restricted instead. So I got one age restricted too, but mine was a sex dolls one. But no, I think I know which one you're talking about. It's the one where the lady gets tased for mooning the police officer. Shit was hilarious.
Joshua Lee. So what? I draw X's on my rock and it's dead.
Pretty much. Aw. The plot hole, remember at 1992, I was house sitting for a week for the scrambled click on channel up and down 2 seconds. It was totally clear that week. I learned how to use a remote with my left.
Goddamn right.
Damn Skippy.
That's goddamn right.
How can you
How'd
tell
you
when
become
it's dead?
ambidextrous? Well, it was a lonely weekend. House sitting for a friend for a rich friend.
Wait, come back here. Gina says, my only downward facing dog is literally gardening work.
It ain't mine.
Yes, that's the one. Taser, 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 and she gets fucking lit up. It was hilarious. I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble for that one because YouTube is really finicky about showing any kind of police interaction. It's just so weird. I thought for sure I was going to have to wait for today's video because it had a police interaction where they removed somebody from a car. I didn't break any windows. That shit was hilarious. Like, so this cop, the cop's pulling over the lady, and this lady's arguing with him about not wanting to give her driver's license up. And it's my possession. No, it's not your property.
Yes, I saw that.
Right, it's not your property.
I had to comment on that. It was when she started crying.
Oh yeah.
Which is like, but did you put in that flute?
No, that's that whoever. Yeah, it's great. I had to leave it in there, but it's great.
I was sitting here watching, and I went like black. I was like, "Cause." Holy shit. I thought that you did that. I was like, that is so fucking brilliant.
I thought I was gonna ask, man, am I gonna have to take? No, I can't take this out. I have to leave this in there. It's fucking hilarious. What's up, Peter Collins? Good to see you, buddy.
Hey.
But yeah, that shit was great.
That killed me.
Those fucking alligator tears and whatnot. No, but this whole time she's like, no, I will not. You know, like, we're gonna have to break your window, ma'am, and carry you out. And she's like, no, blah 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 blah. And then like the other cop looks at the police officer, says, you can just open the door. He's like, oh yeah. He just opens the fucking door. Dumbass bitch forgot to fucking.
So the that's a hell of a lot nicer. Those were definitely city cops. Because DPS would not have given her that. If they pulled her over,
that would have been much faster interaction.
Oh,
DPS, if it would have been a Stady, forget about it.
Oh yeah. Texas DPS would have no time for that bullshit. They'd go right through a window and yank your plane out of there.
Yep.
Yeah. Or they would, in their report, assist the driver from the vehicle.
Yeah. Yep. I assisted her from her vehicle by ripping her fucking head off. Whoa, wait a minute. That's not how that works.
What was it? It's like John in the movie Red State, we recently talked about. It was like John Goodman's report after the whole the trumpets incident. It was like, so he became visibly distressed and he got into my face, and I removed him from my face. It's like, so wait, you removed him from your face? I punched him in the nose.
Yeah, effed up world.
I can think of. It's like I punched. It's like it just dropped his ass.
I can think of 100,000 different things that are more worthy of your time. I'm sure there's some grass growing somewhere. You could probably find some paint drying at this time.
Nathan Thompson's over on MDD.
Yeah, I mean, James is milking that fucking cow.
What the fuck? What the fuck is it? Do they have to? What I mean, literally,
it's not a debate. It's just a dumpster fire for the sake of a dumpster fire.
Nathan Thompson and Davey versus Snake and Word of the something. Word of the Wild?
Who cares?
What the? Glover? Really? Oh, look. I just want to beat him with a stick.
I want to assist him
I
across
want,
the
to
road.
I want to assist him from the vehicle. That's what I want to do. Can I assist Nathan
Assist
Thompson
Nathan
from the
Thompson
vehicle?
from the vehicle. Sir, he's not in a vehicle. Can we put him in a vehicle so I can assist him?
What happened to him? Well, he tripped and fell, sir. But
jeez.
it's just the curb. It's a long way down.
It's a long way down. And apparently somebody had broken some glass next to it. That's so I don't know what happened there.
I'm not sure what happened. He just kind of fell and landed on his head.
Without putting his, he put his hands behind him for some reason. I don't get it. He's a flat earther, so he's not the brightest bulb in the batch.
Oh, well, okay, we understand that. Yeah, no problem. Okay, you're free to go, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh man.
Oh, that's I don't even know why. That's just goofy. There's not even a point to discussing anything with. I guess you're right. James is just milking it. He's just.
That's all there is
milking
to
as hard
it.
as
I
he
mean,
can.
people are gonna. He knows that people will show up and they'll super chat away, or they'll get he'll get the views and whatnot. But yeah, they've been going for over 112 minutes. It's almost that's as long as I've been going. I think we started at the same time.
So I'll reiterate for anybody new who didn't happen to hear it, or any new names in there. So the idea is that to dye our beards pink in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is the month of October. So there are 6 days until then. I am currently undecided. Johnny's already made his commitment there. The other guys are going to do it too. I'm not sure how Peachy Tony's going to do it.
Well, his face is already pink, so
okay, that works.
he's not feeling so well. I hope he's feeling better though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I am undecided if I'm going to, just because there's a lot of variables that go into it. It's not a point of being afraid, because I will do it. I
What
said
variables? You don't work?
So,
you don't have a job?
No, it's because of the town that I live in. There's shit that I don't want. There's people out there I don't want to have to deal with when they look at me, or whatever, or say shit thrown.
But
at
no,
my
but
car.
that's the
kind of it's not that people are going to come up and accost me. No one's going to come up and accost me in real life. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But there are people who will throw shit at my vehicle. Okay?
Well,
There
I
are
mean,
people
if you
who
let them
will,
know, hey, I'm doing
egg,
this for Breast
whatever.
Cancer Awareness Month.
They won't care. They just say donate money. Why do you got to do it that way? What are you, a F? It's like.
Well, this is why we do it, to make you ask questions. That's why we're doing it.
But I don't want to have to walk around punching people in the face.
You don't have to punch them in the face. You could
But nonetheless,
smack them with a stick.
I will. So that's why I said I'm undecided. But if they want the answer to absolutely be yes, before I make my decision in the next 6 days, if they just want a yes, bring Week in Horror, my podcast, the podcast Johnny assists me on, me, Eugene, Alex, and Johnny, and Angela does all the writing. Bring our podcast up to 1,000 subscribers. If we hit 1,000 subs in the next, we're currently just shy of 500. If we hit, 500 subs in the next 6 days for October, I guarantee you, this will be pink the entire month of October. There will be no taking it down, even if we don't hit the money. No $10 a day for me to keep it up. Boom. We hit 1,000. This is pink all month. And yeah, someone said if we hit 2,000, I'll dye it rainbow. You're damn right, I'll dye it rainbow if we hit 2,000. So we hit 1,000.
I think it's funny that you'll suffer the rocks.
The slings in there. Yeah, I get you saying. Yeah, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Yep.
Beaver C says jail lives in the hills have eyes country. No, that's one county over.
No, that's the whole.
But
That's the whole of Oklahoma.
Unfortunately, the Wendy's is in that county,
and they don't DoorDash.
and they don't DoorDash, so I have to go there. I don't want them spitting in my fucking text. Oh, it's not even a Texas double anymore. I don't want them spitting.
Oh yeah, I don't want them spitting in my Oklahoma double.
I don't want to get raw spicy nuggets. I don't want this.
Raw.
So I will take a month off. I will eat no Wendy's. I'll sacrifice that. I will DoorDash what I can and order everything from whatever. Angela can go out and do her thing, and I'll just sit here with my pink fucking beard and watch X-Files and make content. It's pretty much what I'll do.
JL won't go anywhere for for a full month.
For a full month.
Full
just
month.
in the
JL's like,
house.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not doing shit. I'm not even stepping out to get the damn mail. To go out and be like, if someone said put a gator on, to be like, nah.
You're stuck. Limey Place says you're stuck in wrong turn territory. No, that's what. What was
No,
wrong turn?
wrong turn territory is one county north. Hills Have Eyes County that's one county east. West of us, technically, I'm in last house on the left territory. So,
Yikes.
and then down south, that's getting closer to Straw Dogs territory.
Ooh. Oh, there you go. Commander Darkness says just tell him you lost a bet.
Just tell them you lost a bet. You wouldn't lose a bet if you weren't that's exactly what they'll say.
Who cares?
Well, if you weren't we're trying to keep them out of our club.
Just tell him, hey, I was rooting for OU and they lost. Oh, you'll really piss him off.
Then it's going to be like, bing, bing. I'm trying not to get turned into a fucking pinball,
That's
please.
true. That's true. Why is your beard pink? Well, I bet I know you not to get their asses kicked by Texas.
Liam Wakefield says Mandy territory is to the west. Yeah, I'm surrounded by I'm deep in the shit.
After you told me that, when you first came to us, like, hey, I think I'm going to be moving to Ambler. I think I'm going to move into Oklahoma. Like, you better get your straw hat.
especially me. You consider the content that I make. There's been a couple of people who've been like, "Oh, you're on YouTube? Oh, wow!" And they see like horror movies. It's like, "Yeah, horror movies." I also have, I'm on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I make content. He was like, "Oh, wow, that's so cool." There's a YouTuber I know. It's like, "Yeah." So I'll like tell them what the channel is, and the next time I see him, they're like, "You didn't say you were a God hater.
You didn't say you damn heathen.
You're a damn heathen living over there."
Living over there out with things. You son of
See
a
that house? There's the devil in that
devil
house.
lives in that house. Devil. Oh, jeez.
Ben Franklin is the
The
devil.
devil.
I invented electricity. You playing the foosball behind my back.
Ow. That's the brain pain.
Can he tell you about his nighttime problem? Those are his sheets over there. Mom, I'm begging you. All right, thank you, ladies. I'm going to go kill myself now.
So that was a good one.
Love that movie.
That was a good one. Henry Winkler,
Oh.
man, the thing is that character that's probably closer to what Henry Winkler's really like, and he played the Fonz, right? So he plays the Fonz, a super cool guy, and he's nothing like that in real life.
What Mama don't know, don't hurt her.
When I was young, my mom told me not to get a tattoo of Roy Orbison on my ass. But what Mama don't know won't hurt her.
It's his reaction. What? How can I hate something that doesn't exist, you hillbilly? JL 2021. That won't be a quote from 2021. That'll be my goddamn epitaph.
Yep. Here lies JL.
JL, water sucks. Gatorade's better. It's like, what's the matter, boy? You too stupid? No.
Didn't your coach
no,
tell
what?
you?
No, what? It's like, what are you doing? It's like, no, what? Please, no. Please, God, don't hurt me.
Yep.
Yeah, you sound just like a choo-choo train. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That
jeez.
movie's so fucking funny.
It's so bad, but it's so good.
Oh, just when he throws that pass and he's like that, and everybody's got that. It's just so absurd. It makes no sense. It comes out of nowhere.
I got a wooden spoon. Durr.
I'm the water boy. I have a wooden spoon.
Mama says alligators are honored because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Well, Mama's wrong again. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Oh man.
He's up there. No, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, and the
you're
Jordan
wrong.
wants to know when the next showing in the Weekend Horror Theater is.
It will be most likely. Well, it depends upon. Let me see what I can do. And if I
Should do it
don't, if I'm not
tonight.
able to, yeah, I guess I can show something tonight.
You got nothing else better to do.
That's true.
I was being funny.
I mean, I know I have writing that I can. I have stuff I can get done for season 3, but yeah, I could. I can probably show it. Yeah, let me look at something and see if I can show it. If I'm able to show something, I will put it up in the. You'll see the announcement in the Discord. Let's see that in an instant replay. I love this scene. It's like, yeah. He's like, oh, there's a lot of hate and pain in those. There's a lot of anger and pain in those eyes.
Thor is back.
Thor
Yes.
Rasmussen.
We are still. We're actually about to wrap here in just a few minutes because JL's going to show the documentary about his home life, which is what is it called? The Hills Have Eyes, the original.
Oh shit!
See,
Oh shit! 8mm.
you gonna show 8mm?
No. NA. Just brought a super chat in.
Oh, I saw it pop up, but it didn't show up in this stupid thing here. It says,
Yeah, it says NA for $6.66 freedom dollars. It says JL, when you dance with the devil doesn't change. The devil changes you. Movie, Hail Satan. And it's 8mm. That
Oh.
was Joaquin Phoenix to Nicolas Cage.
the cage, yeah.
Boom!
Yep. Speaking of bad movie or bad Nick Cage performances, that scene where he's watching the film, just God.
Oh, the original, the bad one?
Yeah. Like, dude, Jesus Christ. Remove the stick from your ass already. Take those bees out of your rectum. Put them on your face. Nope, that didn't work either. Shit.
Mr. Cage, we don't kink shame here.
Do what you do, Mr. Well, we kind of do in that particular film.
Those particular ones we do shame. Like,
That's the one I don't have a problem shaming. Okay.
that's got to be a meme. It's got to be like, okay, who's the one? What would you do? Okay, so you know the meme of the guy like sweating. He has the two options.
Yes.
Doesn't want to kink shame, snuff film, and it's like, and then so what is it? Or like doesn't want to kink shame, denounce snuff film, or like it's like this, and then
Yeah.
who would you say would be sweating in between that decision?
I wouldn't be sweating. I'd be denouncing.
No. I mean, as a meme, if you were to meme that,
I don't know.
I'm curious who would be sweating in that. I was going to say liberal, but no, I think it has to go a lot deeper than liberal.
Yeah. He got his ass tossed out of a bar last night on video. What? Archangel 3, I need to see this. Because I don't.
Oh, really?
I need to see this. You send me that video. So hard.
Well, there's a really good easy way to do this. Is Nick Cage tossed out of bar?
Mystique says, you kink-shaming cannibals. That's right.
We are. Nicolas Cage kicked out of swanky Las Vegas bar completely drunk. Well,
I mean, it's
of
Nick
course.
Cage.
Interesting that it was in Vegas. Nicolas Cage back on set with Demi Moore days after getting kicked out of LA. He was allegedly involved in a drunken bar fight in Vegas. He had an unfortunate incident in Sin City when he allegedly got so hammered that he had to be removed. Nicolas Cage caught on camera drunk and rowdy as he's kicked out of the bar. Maybe he was in character.
Maybe. You know, Nick Cage and Shia LaBeouf should do a movie. NANA says, J.L. Warren, I thought The Passion of the Christ was a snuff film.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Let me see this. So Nick Cage. Okay, so okay. Looks like he just got mouthy, and then someone complained. Okay, there's no like fighting. It's not like he got into a physical altercation. It's like he looks like he was sitting on a couch or sitting like a Shea lounge,
Uh-huh.
and he's kind of minding his business. And he's putting on his sandals, and he's being asked out by security. Some lady approached. Maybe it's the management of the bar. Maybe I think he just got like loud and drunk. He got drunk, loud, obnoxious, and probably is being asked to leave by the man. It looks like maybe the manager and the security is escorting him out. I think it's pretty much it. Yeah, he didn't get into a fight with anybody.
Up and Out says leaving Las Vegas.
Oh, he actually did. Wait, the fact that and he didn't go. Do you know who I am?
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, he didn't pull it. So while it is Vegas and it didn't seem like his conduct was outrageous, alcoholism is something that can quickly go from an isolated incident to a daily indulgence. I hope he reflects on this incident and gets any help he needs to keep this from being a recurring headline. He wasn't too drunk to put himself on a nice pair of pants.
All right.
Well, I guess he's leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's what Up and Out said. But
Yep. So Cage said in the Con Air movie as Cameron Poe, "Viva Las Vegas." Let him drink. Let him be out and about. He didn't hit anyone. Yeah, he didn't get violent. He just I guess he just got too obnoxious for the bar. Maybe the bar he was in was kind of like. It's kind of like check
it's
this
a
out.
swanky bar. That's probably what
Yeah,
happened.
Angela used to work for. Angela was a server, and she used to work for a pretty upscale seafood restaurant called Eddie V's. And they're 4-star, Michelin chef, Michelin guide chef, top notch. They competed. There was there's a restaurant nearby called Nick and Sam's, which is a steakhouse. And Danny Trejo came into town and went to Nick and Sam's, but he was rejected. They wouldn't serve him because of his dress code.
Right.
Because it's fucking Danny Trejo. He doesn't give a shit. He came out and he was wearing like a wife beater and JNCOs and just like got his hair tied back. He didn't give a shit. And Danny Trejo comes in, and they're like, "Nope, we can't serve you. Dress code. You got to wear this." He's like, "I don't have it." That shit is like, "Well, we can't let you in." And he was like, "Okay." So he left. Where did he go? He went to Eddie V's, also a swanky place, but doesn't give a fuck. He was like, "Whatever." So like, Danny Trejo was like, "Hey, do you guys like take us?" He was like, "Yes, please, Mr. Trejo, come in."
Right, yeah. I've seen your movies, of course.
Exactly. But and then he like came in, had a bunch of guys. They grabbed a table, started setting up, and he was like, "Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go across the street and go check out this gym over here." So then he like left and went to go look at a gym, and then that was pretty. And then he came back, and they were cool all night. But yeah, I guess it must have been like Nick and Sam's. Like we're so high class, we don't need to cater to celebrities.
Hey, Miss Mandy, one thing I never understood. Well, I do understand. I do understand why like some of these places will take a Nick Cage in and not give him all the free drinks and whatever and food and all this shit. Because they want Nick Cage, they want to be known as a bar. Hey, I'm the place that has Nick Cage. He'll come in every now and again. It makes other people want to come in there and spend money there. I get that, but I'm thinking Nick Cage can afford to pay his tab.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's hey, let the guy do what he wants. If he's not like punch people in the face, and it's if he wants to get rowdy. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess they did. Whatever swanky place he was at, it was like, nah,
Well,
not this week, Nick Cage.
I guarantee this: I won't be drinking there. Yeah, and there was like I can't remember the casino. I remember when I went to Vegas with GameStop at the managers conference. When I went to Vegas the one year, the only reason I can't even remember the name of it, but the only reason there was one casino that I wanted to go to, and I only went there because Chuck Zito kicked the shit out of Van Damme in there.
Who did?
Chuck Zito.
Chuck Zito, yeah. You cut out.
Yeah, when Zito kicked the shit out of Van That's the
That's
only
true.
reason I wanted to go there, because I wanted to be in the casino where Van Damme got his ass whooped by by a former Hell's Angel.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave Van Damme out of it.
Wait, why? You have an opinion? Why?
No, we're gonna leave Van Damme out of it.
You don't want to talk shit about Van Damme?
I've never really cared for Van Damme.
Well, he got his ass whooped. He tried to start a fight with an ex-Hell's Angel and got beat for it.
Yeah, that's good. Good. Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing.
That's it. That's just
He
we're
needed
gonna leave
to
it
be
at that.
He needed to be taken down a peg or two.
Oh, Beggar 5, apparently. He
needed
didn't
it.
even get his glasses out of his jacket.
Yeah, that's good. He needed a good ass whipping because he was a little full of himself in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, and probably will be still too full of himself in the 2030s.
Well, I mean, you have to admit, he is kind of self-aware because he did release that video, that green screen video of him delivering like, Van Damme lines and doing kicks and shit after Shia LaBeouf did his like do it.
Yeah.
So Van Damme came out with his own green screen himself, like doing like Van Damme one-liners and doing roundhouse kicks. Now you can put me in your movie.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's pretty hilarious.
Pretty hilarious. But
because it'll look
so
terrible.
Shia
but...
LaBeouf did that for like somebody wanted a character type thing, didn't it? That he wasn't just doing that just to do it, right?
That's hard to say with Shia LaBeouf.
Well, I thought I read somewhere that he was like paid to do that. Like that was his whatchamacallit. What is that thing called where you pay cameo? Like somebody somebody had cameoed for him to do that.
I have no idea. I didn't look into the story. I just figured it was Shia LaBeouf being Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, it works
That's
either
what
way.
Shia LaBeouf does.
It works either way.
He's a weird fucker.
I knew that the Crystal Skull was doomed the second they cast Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, I admire his dedication to his roles, and I love acting.
He's
but
not a bad actor.
He's far more hardcore than I am. I would not scarify my face and rip out my own teeth for a role.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
I'll lose weight for a role. I'll bulk up for a role. I'll do weird. I'll do like that. But I'm not going to go machinist for a role.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do what he did in Fury.
Right.
Just for this. You're already cast. Let the makeup department do their job.
Right.
You don't smash your face into a brick wall just because
just
it'll help
because
the realism.
you can, yeah, exactly. Just because you can do something. Just because you can be. What do they call that? Oh God, Jesus, I forgot the type of acting it's called.
Method.
Yeah, just because you can method doesn't mean you should.
Right. I personally don't like method acting. I'm not a fan of it. I've seen what it does to people psychologically. I've seen the effects it has in their personal
Shia
lives.
LaBeouf, case in point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you take a look at. Just Al Pacino is a method actor. Robert De Niro is a method actor, and you look at their lives. You look. They can.
What's wrong with Pacino? That guy's like the.
No. You look at it. Okay, how often do you see Pacino just in like normal everyday life, just like out and about? Run errands, do it. You don't. And there's a reason for that. Is because
he looks like every other old man who lives in New York right now. You can't. How many people could pick him out?
That kind of acting, that does to you psychologically, has physical effects too, and it just tears you down. And
Pacino
you
seems
can see
to be not Pacino, but Robert De Niro seems to be pretty well adjusted.
Physically, he keeps himself in pretty good shape, but his personal life does not reflect that.
Maybe he just doesn't like people.
Look at the characters he plays. Other than Bad Grandpa, I can't remember the last time he played somebody that I kind of want to be around for an extended period of time.
Well, he's done a couple things. He did a couple things that was pretty good. He was with that film he did with Sam Rockwell and Drew Barrymore and what's her name? Underworld. What is her name?
Kate Beckinsale?
Kate Beckinsale. Everything's fine, or everybody's fine. That was a good movie.
Okay.
Meet the Fockers. That was a good one too.
Yeah, because of Ben Stiller.
Fuck off. Ben Stiller did not make. Ben Stiller did not make that movie. That was Robert De Niro all day long. Fucking Ben Stiller.
Oh, Thoros was right. Christopher Reeve would have turned 69 today.
Oh yeah.
Epic rip.
Yeah. Such a terrible thing to happen to Superman of all fucking people.
Yeah.
Paralyzed.
Do you remember seeing that commercial for for like advancements in like spinal surgery, stuff like this, that and it was computer effects, but it showed Christopher Reeve walking again.
That's kind of insensitive, don't you think?
Well, I mean, he was in it. I mean, he
Oh,
wanted
well.
to do it,
Oh, okay.
and it's kind of like like with your help, maybe one day we can see this. And it showed him a person getting out of a chair, and it was Christopher Reeve getting out of the chair, and
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
cool. And nothing's wrong with Ben Stiller. It's just Ben Stiller wasn't what made Meet the Fockers funny. And we know. Well, not. No, I'm sorry.
on,
Meet the
come on,
Parents.
dude, come on,
Wait,
hey.
wait. First, Meet the Parents was funny because of Pacino. Yeah, but the way Pacino.
but Meet the Fockers was great because Dustin Hoffman
Meet the Fockers was great because of Dustin Hoffman and Barbara Streisand. You take
and Barbara
those,
Streisand. Yeah,
that's what made that movie funny. You take those two out of it, it's just okay, But no,
no, I mean, and that's Robert De Niro, and then Terry Polo's parents. That's Robert De Niro and Blythe Danner, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, they have chemistry, but they're not meant to be the ha funny. They're meant to be the fish out of water about what's going on. Like,
no,
oh,
I
this is
understand.
crazy.
No. I'm talking about in Meet the Parents. That's what makes Meet the Parents funny is the dynamic between De Niro and Stiller. But yeah, right. Didn't you say you milked your sister's cat? I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me? That's what's funny. It's De Niro's delivery what made that shit funny. Oh yeah, you can milk anything with nipples. I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Milk me. Knowing full well he's just like, I've trapped him. He's
Yeah,
such an asshole.
exactly.
I have just matter of fact, I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Exactly. That matter of fact, just delivery. That's
What
what
the fuck was I about to look up?
Who knows?
I was about to look something up. I have no fucking clue. I totally forgot.
we have derailed.
Ben Stiller always plays the same person. He was pretty damn good in Tropic Thunder. But honestly, Tropic Thunder, it was everyone else around him that made that. It was Jack Black, it was Robert Downey Jr., it was everyone. Everyone around him made that film because it was him kind of like trying to be, I'm the straight. I was like, oh, I'm the serious actor. Everyone else, but it's just an absolute fucking balloon.
I will say that his character in Dodgeball was great. White Goodman.
White Goodman was
It
fantastic.
was great. Yeah.
Speaking of movies, I want to run something by you. You're a Nintendo fan, right? Mario, Zelda,
sure.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
You heard the news about the new Mario movie, right? Right?
I did
Did
not.
you or did you not? You did
I
not.
did
Okay.
not.
So we may talk about this on my live stream when I live stream tomorrow, but I wanted to get your take on this because this will be interesting. So IGN reported that there's a new Mario movie coming out. It's being made by Nintendo and Illumination. Illumination is the same company that did Despicable Me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it going to be
So-
live action or is it going to be like Despicable Me?
No, it's going to be animated.
Okay.
So the company with Illumination to do an animated Mario film. So this is just so I can let's see if I can remember. I think I remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Mario is being voiced by Chris Pratt. Princess Peach is being voiced by Anya Taylor-Joy. Luigi is being voiced by. Hang on a sec. Let's see if it'll come to me. Sorry. Toad is being voiced by Keegan-Michael Key.
Interesting.
Or Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong is being voiced by Seth Rogen. King Koopa, Bowser, is being voiced by Jack Black.
Okay.
And Luigi is being voiced by 2 seconds. So yeah, Keegan-Michael Key is voicing Toad, and that looks like somebody else I didn't realize. Son of a bitch. Why does it suddenly okay. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. Fred Armisen is Cranky Kong. Kevin Michael Richardson is Kamek. Sebastian Maniscalco is Spike. Anya Taylor-Joy will play Princess Peach. And Charlie Day will be Luigi.
Oh, Charlie Day. I guess that makes sense. Charlie.
And, of course, Bowser voiced by Jack Black. So
Yeah,
I'm kind
that's-
of curious.
that's kind of-
what you think?
I mean, some of those sound okay. I don't know about Chris Pratt. I guess. I don't know about the Chris. I mean, not that I dislike Chris Pratt. One of my favorite Chris Pratt films is Delivery Man, the remake with Vince Vaughn.
Okay.
But I guess he could do it. I don't know. I just can't see Lego Man being Mario. You know what I mean? Maybe that's wrong.
It's Mario.
Mario. Yeah. And everything is
I
awesome.
think my Mario Nintendo's pretty good.
Yeah,
But nobody knows who I am.
no,
So
and Chris Pratt's not going to do it like that.
we should be.
But he's not.
That's who Mario is. Woohoo! It
Yeah,
should be Mario.
But he's not. You know he's not.
Oh, if they don't, I'm going to be so pissed.
Well, get ready to be pissed.
I'm going to be so annoyed.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there because that so many things could go wrong. As long as it's not the debacle that happened in the it was a
Oh, and the original one?
yeah.
With John Leguizamo and Bob
Yeah,
Hoskins?
Bob Hoskins,
And
yeah.
Bob Hoskins was like ripped on tequila for most of that shooting.
Ripped on something. Fucking hell.
And the George says Mario has a very iconic voice.
He does. Yeah, but
I hope I did it justice. I mean, I don't often do Mario, but I've heard it enough, and
I mean that voice cast is. I mean, I can get down with that voice cast. Even like I said, Jack Black's a good one. As you said, they was going to be Bowser.
yeah, Jack Black will be Bowser.
That'll work. That'll work. If he doesn't, movie flops, says Ann the George said. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think he's going to do it. I just don't think he's going to do it. He might try it. I don't know. I can't see him doing that for the whole film. Just, I don't know.
You better work with it. I mean, I'll be really. I mean, fans will revolt if they don't. I mean, Nintendo does a tremendous job trying to protect its IP.
Yeah.
And I get that because after what happened with Super Mario Brothers, with that movie, it was such
Yeah.
an absolute debacle. I get why they want to protect it. Why sometimes they'll go into deals and all of a sudden they'll balk at the last minute and they'll back out. I understand this.
What was it?
Mario,
Nintendo didn't do anything Mario-wise film until Pixels?
no, that's when they. Well, no. Hang on a sec. Was
'Cause they
I
had-
don't think was.
They had Donkey Kong, which, you know what I mean? That was like the most they would get into it.
I think so, and it was only because it was based off of the arcade.
Yeah, exactly.
Not their vision now, not like the DK
Super Mario
everybody knows,
Brothers
yeah.
and whatnot. Yeah,
And they didn't show like Mario in the DK deal anyway. They just used kind of like the framework, where it's just like.
well,
the
they showed
monkey
the
up at top.
video game, right? So that's how the movie started.
Yeah, but they won't. Yeah,
but they
but putting
weren't
the
using
characters up there, they won't do that again.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be very hard pressed because I was just having this discussion over in Discord with some other Nintendo fans as to why there hasn't been a Legend of Zelda.
That
film
would be
yet.
really tough to do. That I think that's going to be too niche. You'll get your
Well, they could do it. They
hardcore-
could do like animated, like Castlevania.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They could do it that way. Talking about the Castlevania series on Netflix.
On Netflix,
Yeah.
you got it.
Yeah, they could do it that way. But they've done it already. They've done it once.
Legend of Zelda?
Legend of Zelda. Yeah, there was that cartoon show way when we were kids.
Oh, way back.
Way back
Oh, yeah,
when,
because
yeah.
there used to be like the Super Mario Brothers, Power Hour.
Yep.
And then there was, I remember that kind of like, like what was it? What kind of animation? That kind of like,
Just cartoon,
early Disney gummy bears kind of animation.
No, it was like regular old cartoon style. It was kind of like.
Well,
a
yeah, I
mix
mean, no,
of-
the same, but the same. It's not like Don Bluth animation. It's not like this particular animation. Like Don Bluth films, like American Tail,
Right.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. They have a very particular look.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's
And,
kind of like
yeah.
a cross between like an Americanized version of Japanese cartoons. So that probably was the best way to describe it. But yeah,
Gummy
yeah.
bears bouncing here and there and every. I'm gonna get his fucking copyright struck.
Yeah.
I can't do that song.
Mm.
You think they'd strike you for that? I didn't even get through the first line.
No, they won't. No, it's got to be more than 6 seconds, I think.
I want to know what I was doing when I sang that. How many people were just taken back to like Saturday morning, man?
Saturday morning. Yeah. Jeez. Y'all heard of Rob Skiba?
I know of Rob Skiba.
Sounds familiar.
Let's see. Thor Rasmussen says, I got a movie in my head, but can't remember the name. It's about a white German Shepherd attacking black people because the owner had a black man beat it every day.
Wow. I'm not. What era? What year? What decade?
That's weird. I mean, all of us, for some reason, it was weird. For some reason, the movie that popped in my head was Unleashed with Jet Li. For some reason, that popped into my head. But a white German Shepherd. Joshua Lee. The only reason the Sonic movie did all right was because they cowed to what the fans wanted. They cowed to what the fans wanted, and that was the look of Sonic. The look needed to match the games and the cartoon.
Yeah.
Because that whole like creepy baby teeth Sonic they had going.
It was just not a good idea. I don't know what they never should have done that. They should have just went with the original Sonic design. Don't know why they decided to change it. They should know better. You know, if you're gonna do something like that, like, you know, whenever Mortal Kombat first came out way back when, there were a lot of fans that were pissed off because Scorpion had a bloodshot eye. It's like, what? What? Why?
Yeah.
Why are we so mad about this? Is it that big? Yes. Is that little things like that big deal? So whenever they put out that Sonic trailer, when they had the weird looking Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm thinking, this is not going to do very well. Oh, that's the anti-vaxxer. He's on life support with the C word.
Oh.
That's who that is.
Okay, so it didn't register, but now that I've seen the poster, what he was talking about is a movie called White Dog. And White Dog was a terminology used for not to describe the dog itself, but to describe a dog that has been specifically trained to attack, to make vicious attacks on and potentially kill African Americans. Or black people, yeah. And it was directed by Samuel Fuller, and it's based on a book. It's based on a book of the same name that came out in 1970. This is an 1982 film, and yeah, the film is called White Dog, and it's basically about the struggles of a black dog trainer that comes into possession of a white dog, and trying to deal with this animal because he doesn't want to just kill it, and because it's a gorgeous animal, and the struggles that he deals with this thing.
Right.
So.
Wait, Renee NME says, at the plot hole, I can't wait for the upcoming The Flash, as Michael Keaton will be reprising his role as Batman. What?
Yeah, Michael Keaton's coming back as Batman for that, for the multiverse kind of thing. Just like with Spider-Man, how Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are reprising their roles as Spider-Man for the next Spider-Man film coming out.
Interesting. I knew about that. I didn't know that Batman was coming back to be Batman again.
Yep. Archangel 3. My dog doesn't see color. It doesn't see color here or here.
Oh, that's just something that racists say.
It was a Family Guy joke.
Yeah.
It's like I don't see color, Lois. It's because you're colorblind. You're right. Here and here.
Oh man.
It's because you're colorblind, Brian. I am colorblind.
I'm colorblind.
Here and here.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, great stuff. Yeah, Adam West is Batman, but we're going to have to do a Weekend at Bernie's if we want Adam West in the movie.
I just can see that, yeah. I can just see that. How they were able to make 2 movies out of that stupid ass concept.
I know, right? Maybe at some point he would start thinking.
Yeah, like it's gonna smell a little funny after the first.
I almost feel kind of bad about it because it's Adam West and we all loved him. He's dead.
Yeah.
But Anna, Adam West sucked. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, I don't feel so bad now.
Jeez. Holy rusted metal Batman. Yep, that was a good callback in.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Shark repellent still. Yeah.
Every time you try to throw it up the dock to be something there.
Yep.
I love the one. It's like the ducks.
Yeah.
What are ducks doing in the ocean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but they're there. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Yep. My goodness. I used to watch that religiously. Same bat time or same bat channel. Yep. Same bat time. Same bat channel.
Same bat time. Same bat channel.
Da-la-la-la. Such a good, so good way to, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he crossed over with Scooby-Doo. which meant he was legit.
That's true. Yep, that's true. All right, let's get out of here. It's time to go. You got a movie to show. I got.
You still got 20 minutes.
No, I don't have 20 minutes. You got to remember, usually
You
when
do 11, right?
Look, when I usually do this, I have like 15-minute breaks or like 10-minute
right.
breaks for tunes, but I can't do that right now. So that means I've been sitting here having to pee for the past hour and a half.
Oh, apparently, according to Archangel 3, apparently they were cormorants. That would in the Batman film, they weren't ducks; they were cormorants.
Well, that's
I've
just
been-
a fancy
I've been
way
out-
of saying fucking duck.
I've been out nerded.
That's a
Actually,
saltwater duck. Okay.
Cormorant bird. I'm kind of curious. Is a contraction cormorant contraction derived from either the Latin blah, corsi, raven, or blah 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 blah. Chordata anomaly. It's cormorant shag. Well, how do you know they weren't shags?
Ooh.
Ooh, several different classifications. Cormorant looks like a fucking duck.
If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a cormorant. Wait, what?
It's a cormorant.
All right, so here we go. This is what we're doing. We've picked our charity. Our charity is going to be the
So the necks are different.
a little bit. It's the Pink Fund, right? You can actually get there at pinkfund.org and check them out to make sure that you guys are cool with it. I think that's the way we're going to go. We will be making a donation at the end of October. Once we get everything put in the old thing, we'll send them we'll do an ACH transfer. We can mail it, something. We'll figure it out, but we'll make sure and get all that over there. I have the link in the Discord. So let me find it really quick, and I'll pop it into the old chat. There's a QR code, and then there's a link.
My adventure that's beyond compare.
I want to make sure. You know what? Let me do this really quick. I want to make sure.
They are the gummy bears.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you can do 1,
Okay.
5, 10, other amount, whatever you want to do, and it's an actual donation button. Let me put it in the old chats here. Boom. If you want to donate to the fundraiser, donate to that link specifically. Like I said, I'll find the super chats that were sent last week, and I've already got a couple of people who've donated already to the link. So I think Skits Crasher and somebody else did too. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But we have a couple of people that have donated already. If you want to donate to that specific spot. That way I can make sure and keep everything right there. Right. It's not impossible for me to do the super chats, but I'll have to wait until November 20th to get the super chats from October, and I would like to get it done. So don't send the super chats. Send it over to that donation link. That way we can do it that way. And JL went pink. Look, JL is pink now.
I am?
Yeah, look at you make sure it's see, because I think it went. Yeah, you're pink. Look at you.
Whole of October. I'm putting up a community message on my deal because I don't want it to,
Yeah.
October for the whole of October. And I got to put the link. I think that's the link. Post. Okay, so I think I did it correctly.
Cool. Well, we made.
No, I did not. No,
What-
shit. I
what'd you do?
didn't. I put the wrong link.
Did you put the link for
I have to
the
edit that shit.
put the link for this, didn't you?
I put the link for the fucking YouTube video. Hang on a sec. Crap. Hang on.
There we go. We fixed it. Now you're not pink anymore.
Well, I do want to see it.
What's that?
Hang on a sec. I would like to see it. Let me see. I was like, I gotta look for. I got a weekend horror. Scary thing. There we go. Damn, we done 104 videos already. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, how many episodes, JL?
Yeah, it's a bunch of episodes. Let me go here. Boom, and there. Paste. Boom. Post. Okay. That should fix it. Fix it.
Cool.
No. Fix it. It's still there. Son of a bitch. Hang on.
Jail's gonna figure it out. He's teching like a fool.
Hang on a sec. Copy everything, edit, there, delete, new post, paste, post.
Boom.
Done,
son. But yeah, so that's the
okay.
link.
Let me see. Where's this pink thing? Show it to me.
Oh, it was in the video. I don't know what happened. It was like whenever you're in whatever the hell this is. Anyway.
Okay, then let me do this. So
You rewind it if you-
hole. And you actually made me like my beard pink.
Well, it was a weird little glitch thing from the OBS Ninja that turned some stuff in the background pink. You had a little bit of pink in your face and your beard and your shirt and whatnot. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see it. See, it's not so bad. Not so bad.
You can't see. I was doing the. Oh wait.
Yep. See it?
Oh, that just looks like I have a pink light on me.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, I didn't say, "Hey, look, Dale's like all the way pink." Scratch the head. Scratch your head.
I thought that was Robert Stack.
Whoa. Anyway, it's time to get out of here.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I had to look at the camera. That's what I was looking for.
Oh,
God, I have
many
no
thanks,
I-
Commander Darklight.
I have no nose.
You have no nose.
No, it's just that my nose is very small at particular angles. I just have a small nose. It looks fine with like head on, but when I turn my face like that, I realize my nose just vanished. I'm like fucking Voldemort over here. Is Nathan Thompson in the? Is he back? Is he in the chat?
I don't know. It shouldn't be in this chat. Anyway, it's
Robert-
time to get out of here
Why?
because old man got to pee.
Things are good. And go pee. I'll take it from here.
No, it's time to go. It's
It's not like we
10:47.
need you.
That's true. That is true. All right, everybody. I'm Johnny O. JL. What do you got coming up? You got your live stream tomorrow.
Yes, so I will be doing my own personal live stream on my channel tomorrow, like I do. I'm going to try and make sure that's a regular thing on Saturday nights. So I'll be doing the live stream then. We're going to be talking about some stuff. I've got that written down. I think we're going to be talking about Kent Hovind going to jail, which is pretty interesting. We're also going to be talking about the new Mario film, get people's opinions on that, and a couple other topics that have come up. Just basically shooting the shit.
Cool.
And then, of course, we have Week in Horror coming up next Wednesday. It's the second episode of our third season. It's last week this past Wednesday was an amazing episode, so we had a lot of fun. And then, of course, we're coming into the spookiest month of the year, the best month of the year, October. So just looking forward to the content I'm going to create. I've got a new video coming up and still working to put the finishing touches and make sure it's amazing. The Christianity's Occult series that I'm working on. Remember, it's a 4-part series. I knew it was going to take forever. I hope, but it's going to be great when I drop it. So I'm looking forward to getting that up, and I want it good. So I'm like Blizzard over here. It'll come out when it's done.
It's
So
done when
other
it's
than that,
done.
yeah, other than that, enjoy the shorts, enjoy my my other little content, and I hope to see you over at Week in Horror. Remember, if we hit 1,000 subs,
It's a
beer's going
guaranteed
pink for
pink.
all of October. Guaranteed pink all of October.
All right.
If we hit 1,000 subs over a Week in Horror, we're so close. We're just almost at 500. If you guys can help me do it, Johnny O's got over 5,000 people here. I've got over 1,100 on my channel. We should be able to make this happen. You want this thing to go pink all of October? 1,000 subs. I'll be keeping an eye on it, and I'll mention it tomorrow on my live stream.
Yep.
Other than that, yeah.
Sweet. You know me. I've got week roundup coming out Monday, and then I'm trying to get a little bit more content out throughout the week. I'm trying to add in special reports every now and again. I've got one that I'm working out about Kent Hovind. Not just him being a piece of shit abuser, although I can't believe he got off so light. Such a light sentence. This is at
30 to 30.
least, yeah, at least this is third.
Well, most likely because it wasn't battery.
Doesn't
wasn't
matter.
battery,
This is his
yeah.
third offense at the very
yeah,
least. At the
But
very
there's
least.
a significant amount of time between there. Then his lawyer would be able to negotiate that. I'm just saying there's probably a negotiation. He'll plead guilty. He won't fight it. 30 days.
Yeah.
Third-degree assault. She's not pressing further charges. She's happy with the state. And
No, I
whatever.
get it. I get it. I just think that, like I said, he got off real easy on this
Oh,
one.
I'd have put him in there for a year. I wouldn't have even accepted a plea.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
1 year, $10,000 fine. Go, do misdemeanor A assault. I would have just done that. I wouldn't even throw
Something,
the
yeah.
battery in. Just misdemeanor A assault.
Misdemeanor assault, yeah.
1 year, yeah. 1 year in jail, $10,000 fine.
that. Yep. Anyway, so
Could you imagine a year with no Hovind? Snap back to reality.
yep. Anyway, it's time to get out of here. I love all of you guys. You're amazing. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the support that you show the channel. You guys are awesome. Do be sure to go check out the latest plot hole video, the Dingleberries episode that I released earlier today. Share with all your friends over on social medias. That helps me grow this channel exponentially. You guys are awesome. It's time. We all know what time it is. Everybody know what time it is? We all know what time.
We
What
do.
time
Give me just 10 seconds.
We got 10 seconds before because Jail's
Hang on
got to
a sec.
load his up.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah,
Load
ready.
them up. Wait a minute. What am I missing? Oh, wow. That's cool. That's not what I was thinking, though. I don't even know where it is. Who knows?
Ah, what the fuck am I looking at?
It scared you.
I just looked down at my screen.
So what the fuck was that? That was Malcolm McDowell's eye.
Like,
Holy shit. All right. We all know what time it is.
It was literally fucking Office. Oh my
Oh,
god.
All right. That's right. It is finger guns. Come on now. Where you at? Boom. Double barrel. Pew,
It's really more of a
pew.
cat. It's really more of a cat sound.
Oh, man. All right.